first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out. Done yet? Yeah. I gave you honesty on my first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out. Done yet? Yeah. I gave you honesty on my first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out. Done yet? Yeah. I gave you honesty on my first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out. It's right. Done yet? Yeah. I gave you honesty on my first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out.
Yo, B-boy, B-boy, what's good, man?
I gave you honesty on my first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out. Done yet? Yeah. I gave you honesty on my first joint, and y'all all came out. I show you what change bout. Unroll your blunts, pour your champagnes out. Dollars of the pain, so you can plainly see the black man pain. I campaign bout, God willing for I wane. I take a champagne route. Before I throw a bout, I'll walk out the game while my fans in the stands is chanting my name out.
What's good, everybody? We're getting ready to start this podcast in 3 minutes, everybody. 3 minutes, everybody. Oh, party gang coming through with the sun. Yo, party gang in the house with the sun. Yo, City John, thank you for the host, baby. It's party gang, what's good, man? We about to start this shit up right now. Y'all ready for this shit? Countdown in 1 minute, y'all. 1 minute till showtime. Everybody at Retro Gang, what's good, everybody? What's going on, everybody in Retro Gang? The show begins in 10, 9, 8, 7. on? First of all, I'm like a fucking homeless man. Let's fix this real quick. I like a damn, what the hell, y'all? Look like I came right out the shower and just hopped on y'all. Oh man. Anyway, everybody, welcome to Retro. Can we get some fucking, hold on, can we get some fucking background music? I can't talk like this, everybody. Welcome to Retro Rewind podcast number 10. Is that 10 fingers? I can't tell. 10 fingers? All right, cool. Thank you everybody for coming through. You guys have been absolutely fucking wonderful. Can we change the scene, please? Change the scene? Yeah, get a different scene. No, I want a different scene. There we go. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys for coming through. You guys have been amazing these last couple well, you guys have been amazing every podcast, man. So today we got a very special guest. We got my man SavageHusky, which we're about to get ready to introduce on stream in a second. But before we do that, if you got any questions for my guy, you can go down to your channel redemption. It's listed under question. Husky is 100 points. If you got any question, make sure you redeem that first. Ask your question, because if you ask a question you don't redeem, we're gonna skip over it. Okay, we're just trying to be fair, make sure everybody's question gets answered in the order that we do it. All right, cool. Most of you already know that. All right, now the fun part. Everybody, give it up, everybody, for SavageHusky, everybody. Let's get it, everybody. Let's get SavageHusky a little bit bigger. This screen is not looking right now. Can we fix that? Yo,
screen way bigger than yours.
Yo, I know it. Well, you are like 7 feet.
Can you flip me?
I mean, you are like 7 feet tall, my guy. We have to make sure we give you the right box, my guy. Thank you, man. All right, man. SavageHusky, what's going on with you, my guy? How are you?
Good, man. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Awesome to hear, man. Great to have you on the podcast. It's rare that we get a SavageHusky with a camera, man. So what y'all seeing right now is a treat, because this never happens, man. This never happens. He don't even want to get a camera on his own stream, man. So
right. So this is special for real.
So y'all better like put this in a plaque or something, man. Husky on camera, because that never happens. All right, y'all. So let's get started. First of all, SavageHusky, great to have you here, man, on the podcast. You already know how we're gonna roll with this shit. So,
appreciate it.
For those who don't know, SavageHusky does stream. His Twitch page is up there, twitch.tv/SavageHusky. First of all, make sure you go follow him, because right after this podcast, he is going to stream Rainbow Six Extraction. So, we're going to raid into him after that. So make sure y'all follow him for that reason alone. If you like Rainbow Six, that's another reason to tune in. We're going to rate him right after the stream. His Twitter page is on top of the screen right there, and it's got 2 @ for some reason. But we're gonna rock with that. Maybe he's just that great that he can get 2 @, man. Yeah, he's just that great. He can have 2. I changed it though. Also follow him on Instagram, SavageHusky7. Yeah, 2 @ equals GOAT, man. 2 @ equals a GOAT. All right. Without further ado, let's get right into it. SavageHusky, first, like I said, great to have you here. Let's talk a little bit about you, man.
Appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about you, man. Let's talk about what you do, what you currently do, and talk about your early childhood, all that good shit, and then we'll roll from there.
All right, so right now I work in IT. I'm a driver for my school district here in Maryland. So I don't deal with no kids or nothing like that. I just drop off the IT stuff, you know, in and out of the schools, be on my way, cruising on the road. That's about it.
All right. How'd you get into that?
So I was actually driving for Amazon, but the company got shut down because of, you know, people kept getting accidents as Amazon. But I saw that they was hiring it, so I was just like, you know what, it's IT, it's stuff I like to do. I'm just going to apply. So
how long you had this job?
I think for about 3 to 4 years. 4 years going on to 5.
Okay, so you've been there for a little minute now. Okay. All right, so that's a little background about him. Before we get into the questions, let's swing it back just a little bit. Early childhood, man. How are you the person you are today? Like, what talk about your upbringing and all that good shit. Have you lived in Maryland your whole life?
Yeah, I grew up in West Baltimore.
My kind of guy right there. You already know.
Yeah,
West Baltimore for me too, man. Same here, man.
Grew up in West Baltimore. I played mostly all the youth sports. I played baseball, lacrosse, basketball, soccer, you name it. I didn't play it. And then that's basically how I grew up, like playing sports and everything. I wasn't a huge problem child, but you know, I was just a little reckless when I was young.
Well, are you the only? Well, I know this, but are you the only child?
I'm actually the youngest, but I am the biggest in my family.
Ironically, the youngest but the biggest. Now
I have two older brothers.
They don't know, so just for comparison, can you let them know how tall you actually are?
I'm 6'8". Sometimes the doctors and nurses be like, you 6'9".
Oh hell no! Can you say that again?
Yeah, I'm 6'8", legit.
Oh hell no! Damn.
The right shoes, 6'9", 6'10", you know.
This man, he just 6'9", y'all. So he make me like a damn midget out there. I mean, I am a midget, though, but I'm taller. B-boy, no, you're just fat.
Oh, wow. It's funny because when I was over there helping you with the table and get set up, you kept saying get away from me because you're too tall.
Yeah, like I mean, this guy is huge, yo. Like, yeah, I mean, we go and later on in the podcast, we got some pictures that'll actually kind of fact check what we're talking about, man. If anybody don't believe us what we talking about here, we got some pictures that'll kind of validate this nigga is tall, man. So, all right, so you talk about playing athletic sports. Talk about, because we know you play. Well, I know you play professional sport. You did play professional sports. I don't know if you still do. Talk about your love for the game of basketball. How did you get in that? How did you get into the professional scene?
So actually, I started off with football, and from football, you know, football is only like is only during the fall or whatever. But it's like basketball is all year round. So right after football, I go play basketball, and I really didn't like it, like being on a team. I just like playing. So in middle school, I actually made the team 6th and 7th grade year, but I never went to practice. Like I never played because I still was playing football.
Right.
So the 8th grade year, I finally played, and I was like, it's not that bad. So high school, I played for Team Mello, AAU team.
Okay.
Then I played with some guys that played with Kevin Durant, some team, but they wasn't really like that good.
Have you had a chance to meet Kevin Durant and Mello in person?
I met Mello because he used to come to the practices, but not Kevin Durant.
And Mello
Kevin Durant's brother used to come to Bowie State and play sometimes though.
And Mello is from Baltimore, right? Or did he just go to school here? Mello's
he's from Baltimore.
Yeah, Mello's from Baltimore, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, good friends with his cousin.
Really?
Yeah, his cousin worked down at Amazon, and I met him. We was just talking, and coming to find out, we both have the same like cousin, like the same family.
What? Really?
Because one day I went to a cousin's party, and he showed up, and I'm like, "What are you doing here?"
Right.
He's like, "These my cousins." I'm like, "That's my cousin." So yeah.
So in some weird sort of way, you related to Mello.
Kinda, yeah. It's crazy.
Now y'all can help me out with that one. Y'all try to figure out that family tree, because I can't do it.
I can't even myself.
So
to be honest.
This guy that you know is the cousin of Mello, and also knows some of the people that you know in your family. So in some weird shape or form, y'all related. You and Mello are somehow in the same tree.
Yep. It's wild.
Are you as good of a ball player as Mello?
Yeah, for sure.
I would expect you to say nothing less.
Right.
I would hope that you say that, man. Don't sell yourself short, man. All right.
Nah, never.
Let's get to some of the questions. I don't want to have these questions lingering too long. Once again, we got another troll question here. B-Boy, from B-Boy, can you beat Retro in a 1v1?
And what? Basketball?
Let's wait to see what he said.
I'll wait.
Of course he's going to.
Of course I can.
I mean, is this even a troll question? Is this even a troll question? Like,
if you say something like Uno, I would say no, of course.
I'm about to say, if anybody watched what happened yesterday, Uno, He can't.
It was bad. It was bad.
No, but to your fairness, to your credit, you didn't even know what the hell B-Boy was doing.
No.
Talk about that. Now that you got the FaceTime, talk about why you didn't know
Right.
what the fuck B-Boy was doing at Uno yesterday.
So we was good at first until y'all exposed him, and I'm like, all right, I don't think he cheating or anything. But it came to a point where he had every card y'all had, he had the right color, but he still decided to draw. And I'm like, what is he doing? We could have won so many games, but he's just sitting there holding cards. I'm like, what is he doing?
So B-Boy, you was tucking, my guy. Okay, gotcha.
He was big fucking.
Big tucking, okay. I was trying to get us the win by giving you the dub. Oh, please. Oh, please. B-Boy don't know how to
It
play
didn't
Uno.
even matter.
Yeah.
Retro had 2 draw 4s in his hand the whole time.
I had a draw for my every hand, yo. Every fucking hand.
Every single hand.
People don't know what you're talking about. All right. He beat Retro on a 1v1 in basketball? Oh, yeah. I mean, we're not going to sit here in front on that one. He plays professional. I don't. All right. B-Boy had a question. We're going to get into the sports and the games in a second, but since you already touched on it, we can get into it now. So, what is your opinion about Call of Duty Vanguard?
God. It's not even worth it, to be honest. When the game first started, they had the shaders and everything messed up. The gameplay was slow, laggy. It was terrible. People tried to get me to go back and play, and I went back and played, and it was cool that one time we was all playing, but after that, I was just like, nah, I'm not going back to that game.
But
I'm mad I can't refund it.
But when we played, that was Warzone, wasn't it? Because I don't have that game. Was that Warzone?
No, it was Warzone, but it was still like in the Vanguard.
Vanguard,
That
okay.
was basically Vanguard, yeah.
Yeah.
But the actual game Vanguard is trash.
It's trash. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. We got someone in the chat that disagrees, and I don't like. I watched you play that game last night, and I was not impressed. So whatever you was trying to sell me on didn't work. All right. So I Drink Our Party had a question. So you are a hooper. So I guess elaborate a little bit more into your hooping background, I guess.
Yeah, so I went to Bowie State. Well, in high school, I didn't get that many looks in high school, even though I was one of the top players in the city. I still didn't get that many looks because, of course, I went to Forest Park. Like, nobody go to Forest Park to play basketball and football. They just go.
Just go.
So it's not a sports
to go
type
to
of school.
to get a diploma, and that's it.
Right. Just go there and leave.
Right.
So I wasn't getting that many looks. But after that, I went to prep school in North Carolina, and I played basketball there for a couple months. And I got some looks like UConn,
That's big time.
UMass, and West Virginia. They the only 3 looks I had since I was there. But that didn't work out at all. Like,
Those are good schools though. UConn, West Virginia, those are good basketball programs.
Right, and UConn and West Virginia, the actual schools I wanted to go to. But it's like I was happy, I was doing good, but that whole program got shut down because they lost funding.
Oh.
Because it's a prep school, it's like a private thing.
Yeah.
But
okay.
after
Gotcha.
that, I went back home, and I didn't have nothing to do. I didn't have no support or nothing, so I just went to BCC, community college. But after I went there, I got all the looks. I had a total of like 102 looks, like Division 2, Division 3, Division 1, like all together. And from there, I was getting the looks, and I went to I was offered by what's the school in Pennsylvania? I forgot the name. I was offered by the school in New York, Iona. I was offered by Wichita State. I don't even know if y'all know these schools, but
Wichita State was in the Final Four like a couple years ago, wasn't they? That's not a I mean, it's a mid-level conference, but they had success recently.
Yep. And I'm actually cool with Cleanthony Early that played for New York, that got drafted from there. Because we played in the All-Star game in Vegas for the JUCO.
What year was that?
2012.
Okay.
Yeah, 2012. And he actually tried to get me to come to Wichita State. Him and the guard that played for the Raptors, the light-skinned guard.
You talking about Van Fleet?
Yeah. He played there too, and I would have been playing with them.
Oh, that would have been dope.
Yeah, that would have been real dope.
That would've been dope.
And it's just the fact that the coach said he was going to offer me, but only for 2 years, and I said that's fine. but then something came up and with like the credits and everything with BCC, and I just couldn't go.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But and UMass actually offered me too. I mean, not UMass, UConn. But that was the year UConn was under that thing where their record didn't count because they went under probation or something.
Yeah, I heard about that for something. So, was it offering some shit to students or something? It was something.
Yeah,
something like that.
And that's the reason why I couldn't go to UConn. So it's like my path just took me to Division II, which
But you were Division I material though.
Right. Yep. I was first team All-American. MVPs, made it to the All-Star game. All I had big name. I even had LSU. They never offered me, but they was in contact with me, and I was like, I wasn't really digging LSU. That's like on a whole different side of the country. So I was like, no, I'm not really with that. But
well, I mean,
it just took me to Division II.
It is, but I mean, it's like if you're gonna go to Wichita State, that's in the middle of the U.S. LSU is south.
Right.
So I got a question for you. So let's just say hypothetically you did go to one of those schools. Let's just say you went to UConn, for example.
Right.
Do you think that you would be in the NBA right now if you went to UConn?
Yeah, most definitely. If I would have went to any of those schools, without a doubt. Like even West Virginia. I don't know too much about UMass. I'm not too sure, but any of those schools, I would probably be in the NBA.
Damn, man. So do you ever look back and reflect on what could have been?
Yeah, for sure. Because it's like when you had so many opportunities like that, and then you just miss multiple ones, like you don't go to here because of this reason and don't go there because of that reason. You just look back like, well, dang, I was meant to go to Division II and go where like overseas and play instead of go to the NBA. But after those years, it was other opportunities for me to go to like the D League. But I went to a D League tryout, and right after the tryout, the guy emailed me and said, yeah, we want you to come to, I think they was stationed in like Ohio at the time. And I was like, yeah, cool, I'm down. He was like, all right, I'm gonna get back to you. It's not really like 100%.
Right.
So I'm like, okay. But as I was driving home from DC, I got an email from my agent saying, this team want to sign you overseas. And I said, all right, send a contract. And I would just wait and I'll sign it. They was like, oh, the deadline is in like 5 days. So I waited the entire 5 days, never heard back from the D League team. So I just signed the contract and went overseas.
Wow. So wait, that's weird. So they wanted you, but then you got emailed a contract offer from the D League, and then you never heard back from the D League team. Do you think? But did they even know anything about your contract offer? There's no way they could have known that, right? Or did they?
No. So they didn't. Well, they probably did, but I don't think. He said he was, because they had other trials to go to basically, and they wasn't gonna be back to Ohio like no time soon. They had other trials to go to. He basically just had me like, you're gonna be the ones we signed, but we gotta finish this little tour and everything and then once we finish, then we can give you the contract. But he never told me that. I figured that out like myself.
So you took the guarantee money, the guarantee contract.
Right, I took the guarantee. Like, oh, they sent the contract that night and said, well, you can sign it, but it got to be within 5 days. I'm like, cool. So I just signed it and went overseas. And as soon as I got overseas, I got that email from the guy said, "Are you ready to come play?" And I was like, oh, you're too late, my guy.
Late now. Yeah, y'all took too long, man. So, you gotta do what's best for yourself, dog. I ain't mad at you. So I'm just gonna assume, I don't know how this works. I mean, I'm not too familiar with how D League contracts work and what would have been the better offer?
The most
D-League.
Definitely the D League.
The D League, right? Okay, right.
That first team I played for was like, they was a good team, but the coaching staff, the owner, it was shady. It was in Slovakia in Europe. It was shady, super shady.
Okay.
The D League, they pay like, and you never know when you can go up to the NBA from the D League. They can pull you up for like a 2-day contract, 10-day contract.
And that's really all you're looking for, is that opportunity, right? Just to hit that NBA floor, even if it's for a couple games, that might be the opportunity you need to show out. You never know. I
Yep,
felt
most
that.
definitely.
I want to get into the questions, but I definitely want to get back to that your overseas experience. But before we go there, let's get some questions in. I don't want to try to venture too far off because I want to get back to that topic. So, question from B-Boy: have you ever considered trying out for hockey?
So nah. I went to Canada. This is a crazy story. I went to Canada to trial for a team in Canada before, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get there and we actually like chilling at somebody's house, and they watching hockey, and I don't know nothing about hockey, and they was talking about, oh, we gonna play hockey. These are basketball players, by the way.
Uh-huh.
And they talking about we gonna play hockey. I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, I was like, what, bro? Like, I don't even know what teams they talking about. Oh, this guy nice and this and that. I'm like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I have no clue, nothing about hockey.
Okay, so that was never an interest at all. Okay.
Not at all.
I watch hockey, but yeah, I would never play that. They they get down and nasty, yo. They knock the shit out you, yo.
Right.
Yeah, man. And I can't skate, so that's another reason why I wouldn't do. I can't ice skate, and I don't know. I can roller skate, but ice skate, nah, I can't do that. All right. Remember that topic, Husky, just in case I forget. I want to get back to the overseas shit. Let me get to these questions real quick. Golden Rage said, what is it like to be tall?
All right, so
Here we go. Here we go.
First of all, I wasn't always tall. So in the ninth grade, I was 5'10", 5'11", and that summer I came back to school 6'6". I had a crazy growth spurt.
What the fuck? What?
So it was 5'11" to 6'6" in one summer.
What?
So I had to go to the hospital multiple times because I had bad knees. I had bad ankles. I couldn't jump. I'm 6'6" and couldn't dunk or nothing. That's how bad it was. But once it caught up to me and I healed, that's when I got used to like being tall. Like I still walk funny from having that growth spurt today.
He said, send me the link to your supplements.
Yeah, but when you tall, you be helping people out. People always asking you how tall you are. You hit your head here and there, but that's it. You know, it's normal.
I mean, are there any advantages other than the obvious ones of being tall?
Nah, maybe girls, maybe in a grocery store you can reach up top shelf with no problem. That's about it.
So do you? I mean, I don't know if this is a dumb question. Do you prefer to be that tall?
Honestly, I do. Actually,
okay.
Honestly, I do.
Okay. Yeah.
But any taller, nah, I'm good.
You're good. Yo, I've never heard of a growth spurt like that in that short period of time like that. That's crazy, yo.
It's only one other person that had a growth spurt like that. He actually went to school like after us, and he was short, and then he just grew. He actually taller than me now. He like 6'11".
Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck? That's wild.
Yeah, he had a growth spurt too, and he still walked funny.
That's crazy, man. I've never heard. That's something crazy, man. I'm gonna skip over some questions that aren't related to what we're talking about. I'll get back to those later. I want to get to this question by party. Do you still play any leagues right now, currently?
I was playing in the ABA league. Y'all probably I don't know if y'all heard of it, but it's like almost 100, 200 teams in this league all across the US. And you can actually travel if you want to. And there's actually a team that in Canada that actually joined the ABA. But it's just like the D League basically, but the players are worse. Like
way worse.
Yeah.
Oh hell no!
But
now you know not to talk to people like that.
League.
You're not to talk to
I'm not actually in that league anymore. I'm in another league, but this is this probably the last time I'm like playing basketball professionally, because it's not the same. So it's not that fun anymore.
Can you? Okay, I don't want to venture too off. Can you elaborate on that? I'm curious to know, like, when you say it's not the same anymore, what do you mean?
Yeah, so it's basically with these leagues, because like this league is called the TBL league. I think it's the TBL league. And it was like a made up league from teams that didn't want to go to the ABA basically. So they made their own league. And it's not that many teams. You playing the same teams over and over, and you're seeing the same people. It's not really fun. And the team I'm on, we actually in first place. We beat almost every team twice. So it's like, it's not really fun. And it's the people that's on the team, they think they like super good and they want like more playing time and this and that, but it's like the league not even that good. You taking it too serious. They be complaining about like getting paid and this and that. I'm like, it's like a rec league and you complaining. I'm getting too old for that.
Well, if you think you're that good, then you wouldn't be there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Now, that's not against like you or anything. I'm just saying, but if they really thought they was as good as they think they are, then you wouldn't be there. You would be in D League or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least, you know, like,
that's what get me. They just think they just above the league and they should be top notch LeBron status, but
they're not that.
Nah.
Okay. So you don't see yourself doing this professionally much longer?
Nah, not at all.
Okay.
I mean, here and there, part time. Like if a team got home games or something, I might. If they need somebody, I might suit up and play, depending on how I'm feeling. But other than that, I'm not going to commit to a team anymore.
Not going to commit to a team. Okay, I got you. All right. Let me see. Do we have any more basketball questions? Okay. All right. Let's get back. Let's talk about the overseas experience. Talk about how long you was over there. Where did you go out? Because I know we had a conversation about a little bit about where you went and all that stuff, but I want the audience to know, like, where'd you go? How was it? How many different teams did you play for? And just any memories that you have from being overseas.
Yeah, so the first team I played for was a team in Slovakia. I actually I didn't like it at all. Like, it was terrible. When I first got there, it was nighttime. Guy picked me up from the airport. We drove. They put me in like a little cabin. Because if you look up Slovakia, it's like a small, like a village. The country is like almost the size of Baltimore and Baltimore County. That's how small it is.
Oh wow, that's
so it's and they have like cows and it's like one of them type of countries. And the experience was like bad. The coach was old. He always like tried to blame stuff on the American players. Not just me. It was another American player, and he blamed like the American player getting so we played a team and the other person on the team scored 40 points, the guard. And he blamed it on the American guard that we had. And the whole time our guard only played like 7 total minutes in a game. So
he wasn't responsible for the 40.
Right. So we was at practice like, you can't blame me, only played 7 minutes. And he was like, no, American scored 40 on us. I'm like, nah.
What?
I was like, I got it. And actually on my birthday, we played and I only played 7 minutes and we end up losing to a team. And that very next practice, he just started yelling at me, this and that. And then the owner of the team was looking and he was like, something, and he tried to get in my face, so I just backed up and I was like, you know what, I just went in the locker room and the owner was like, do you still want to play? I was like, no, give me my plane ticket home, I'm gone. And this all happened on my birthday, by the way.
On your birthday? Wow.
On my birthday. So I was just so upset.
So let me make sure. So you said what, it was the coach getting at you or the coach and the owner?
It was the coach. The owner wanted me to stay, but I was like, I'm not staying, because if the coach staying, there's no reason for me to stay, because he going to continue to do the same thing. The guard left after that first situation. So I'm like, he going to keep doing this. He must don't like American players. I'm just going to leave.
You're just going to leave, yeah.
Yeah, so after Slovakia, I played in Colombia for 2 years. Now, Colombia is lit, because, you know, they got the females, they got the nice food. You know, they got the clubs. I was in, it's called Manizales, Colombia. And that was probably one of my best experiences overseas. So I went to Medellin, Bogota, all that. Like, it was a crazy experience there. And I actually, after the first season, we lost in the semifinals. I came back home, and I was only home for like 3 weeks. And they called me and said the next season start, and I'm like, huh? So I just packed my stuff and left. And like, I just went back down there and I just had a nice time. Like the clubs, everything. I experienced so much and I enjoyed being down there. And he paid way more than Slovakia.
Slovakia, yep. So,
Yeah,
what that? Let me ask you: was the Colombia, like in Colombia, was that opportunity available the time that you were like offered in Slovakia?
I didn't know too much about Slovakia, but I know in South America, when players in Europe like is not doing good, they go to South America just because they pay more, but the league's not really that talented, but they pay a lot of money.
Right.
So what agents tells players to do is not to go to South America first, because it's like if you start there and try to make it over Europe, they be like, oh, you played in South America, you're not. That's not a good league to play in.
Right. Okay.
But they actually pay more to play down there.
Play down there. Okay. Okay. So is that it? Was it Slovakia and Colombia? Was it the two, or was it any more?
No, it was Slovakia. I played in Colombia for 2 seasons, and then I played in Indonesia, Jakarta, Indonesia, in Asia. And that was my actually, that was the best team. That was the top team over there. They won like 10 championships.
Oh my.
So that season we only lost 1 game in the regular season, and that was against the worst team because like 3 of our players was injured.
Yeah.
Other than that, we lost in the semifinals 1 game, and we lost the championship game. And that was the only 3 losses. We lost the championship game by 10 points.
Damn.
And I always think like that game, my point guard, he was from America, he was from New York. He got injured right before the finals, and he still like decided to play. Ended up getting worse, and by halftime he
couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. So it's like that could have been my championship right there overseas, but we just fell short.
So y'all, so the championship game, it was like sudden death. It wasn't like a best of anything. It was just 1 game.
No, it was the best of 3, I think.
Okay.
I think it was the best of 3. Yeah, I believe so. No, we won the first game. They won the second game, and then they won the last 2 games, and we won the first game.
Oh damn! So it started off good. Like y'all was about to take that shit. All y'all need was 1 more win, but then they won the last 2. Damn. Well, that sucks.
It was pretty tough.
Okay, so let's wrap up this overseas experience. So what would be your best memory from out of all your overseas experiences? What would have been your most memorable one? The most memorable moment, I should say.
It was tough. Cause I would say in Colombia, it was when we went to a club and
look, Party said the same thing. Yo, Party said the same thing. Yo,
I'm telling you, man, it's different down there. It's different. It's most definitely different in Colombia. But I would say in Indonesia, we went to I would say. Yeah, most definitely Colombia in the club. But Indonesia, they had some nice clubs. But we went to the Philippines and Singapore. Like we was just traveling, playing against like teams. That was a good memory back in Indonesia. But nothing top the clubs in Colombia.
One top the clubs in Colombia.
Sure.
All right, fair enough. All right, okay. I appreciate that. We appreciate those. You going down memory lane with that, man. I appreciate it because I didn't know half of that, man. So that's great stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna skip over some questions that aren't related to the topic as of right now. We'll get back to them. I saw a good one. Oh, this is from Juice. This is a good question. Yo, Fedor, what's going on, man? Juice had a question. How did you adjust to the different cultures being overseas?
It's like when you first there, you try to understand what they like their language and everything. But for an athlete or for anyone traveling, you most definitely have a translation app where you can translate words or try to figure out what people were saying. And you just learn like the basic, because most of the time when you overseas playing, you got your own place, you got your own apartment, condo, whatever. So you got to go grocery shopping yourself sometimes. And you'll be in the grocery store and you speak English, and the person they'll tell you like the price or something. You like, I don't know. So they'd like point you out or show you on the calculator the number to give to them. And it's tough sometimes, but as you go along and learn certain things, like you'll be fine. Like Colombia, I was actually speaking a little bit of Spanish in Colombia, and it was like as soon as I came back home, I forgot all of it.
Yep.
Like it was all gone.
Just when you get in the groove of learning it, then you went home and then you forgot everything.
Right. And in Indonesia, they say Indonesia is one of the toughest languages to learn, like in the world. And I'm just like, some of the things you learn so quick because people say it over and over and over. You just know what it is. Like it's fine. But if somebody start talking fast or something, you don't understand nothing.
You don't understand a damn thing they're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me look through these questions. Party said, have you ever been to Germany? And if so, don't.
No, I haven't been to Germany.
Never been to Germany? Okay.
I've been to the Slovakia, Colombia, South America. Yeah. I've been to Poland.
What happened in Poland?
We were stopping there. I think it was like a layover or something, but I actually stopped and walked around. I bought some like souvenirs and stuff for my grandmother.
Okay.
And I think that was about it.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Philippines, Singapore.
You've been to a decent amount of places though, man. I've never been overseas, so that's already nice to begin with, man.
Right.
Golden Ray said, were you excited to travel overseas initially? Before the first time ever, before you ever even went, were you excited for the opportunity? Not from a basketball perspective, just the level of excitement of just going overseas.
Yeah, for sure. Like I was just hyped. I was ready. Like when they sent over the itinerary for the plane, I was just like, I was packed. I was ready to go. I was ready to see what it is overseas. I wasn't ready for that plane ride though.
Yeah, how long was that?
Like to get to Indonesia was the longest. It took like almost a whole day, at least like 27 hours,
Jesus
a day plus
Christ.
a couple hours.
What?
Slovakia wasn't. It was like 12 to 13. Colombia is nothing. It's either a straight 8-hour flight or it's a 5-hour to Houston and then a 5-hour to Columbia.
Let me make it
so
okay.
Y'all trying to go. Just
hold on. Let's rewind that back. Cut the music, please. Did you say 27 hours?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, hell no!
At one point, we was flying during the daytime. It was day outside. Then it was night. Then it was day again.
And you still was on the plane.
Time change. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. And there's a funny story. I was on a plane, and you know how you eat different foods. So I was eating foreign food, and my stomach was started hurting on a plane. Bruh, for hours I was just bent over on the plane like I really don't want to poop on this plane. I was like, no, please don't poop on this plane, man. I was sick.
Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
It was that bad, yo. And that's the one fear I have in those long flights. Is like, what if you got a real bad stomach virus that just happened to get one, yo, and you stuck on that plane, yo? So wait, hold up. Was that couldn't have been it couldn't have been a straight flight. I'm pretty sure it was layovers. It had to be.
No, it was like 2 or 3 layovers.
Okay.
We stopped in Dubai, and we stopped in somewhere else, and then we went to Indonesia. Okay, so Indonesia is an island.
So you've been to Dubai. You just didn't get a chance to actually like go around and visit Dubai.
Right. They just stopped, refueled, and just kept it going.
Yeah, that's right. Because the plane can't stay in the air that long, nonstop like that. That's right. They can't do that. Yeah. Well, first of all, it would have run out of gas, ran out of fuel. So that's 27 hours, dog. My anxiety can't handle that, man. I don't know how you. I mean, I guess you ain't no choice, but that's crazy, yo. That's a long time, man.
It's a long trip.
Well, I hope that trip was worth it, man. Well, you said that was to Indonesia, or so that was to Indonesia, right?
Yeah, it's Indonesia.
Well, I guess it was worth it because you the team that you had was good. It would have been nice to cap it off with a title, but I guess the trip was worth it. You know, Retro would have been bugging. I surely would have, man. Golden Rage, what's your nationality?
Some people think I'm African, but I'm not. And my name is Carlos. I'm not Spanish. I'm just straight up black.
Oh, hell no. Okay. Oh, hell no. Okay.
People think that you're regular African.
Yeah,
You've gotten that before.
It's my cheekbones.
Yeah,
I got high cheekbones in my cheek.
They actually
People really think I'm African.
As long as I've known you, I would have never thought that. Like, I would have never thought that. Really? Wow. Wow. I don't see it though, but okay, that's interesting. Baby Yoda had a question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Sleep. I won't be working for nobody for sure. Probably I have a couple of businesses I want to start up, like transportation business, reselling business, and stuff like that. And I'm basically waiting to move now into the new house. Then I'll set them things up, and hopefully in 5 years, that's when I'll be just chilling. I have more time to stream and stuff like that.
Okay, well, we'd like to hear that, man. We'd like to hear that.
Still with no cam, but.
You know what? We just gonna keep it moving. All right. Let's see. Okay, this will actually lead us into the next topic that I want to talk about. Before we get into the games, I want to take it back a little bit. So, B-Boy want to know, how did you meet Retro Recap?
We went to school together. Yeah, actually, like we were some young lads in school.
I'm much different than I was back then.
Right. Man, Retro didn't say anything at school. Like, he didn't mess with nobody.
Is that something that you could? Is that honestly something that you could really say with a straight face? Because I don't.
Yes.
I remember you, but I don't remember, because I don't know if we had that many classes together. Honestly, we had a couple classes.
That many.
What class did we have together, dog? Now I'm thinking about it. I can't remember off the top of my head. What did we have? We might have had gym. I remember. I know we had PE class.
I think we had science together.
I'm trying to think.
It was another class.
I'm trying to think. Science teachers back then. I had the old man, Mr. Myers, for one class. I forgot what he taught. Was that biology, or what did he teach? You know, Mr. Myers, the old man that had been there for years.
From Garrison.
I don't know if I didn't go to Garrison, so I don't know if he was at Garrison, but he was at Forest Park for years, I heard.
Mr. Myers? Yeah, I remember the name. I remember Mr. Myers.
So what was the science teacher that we had? I'm trying to remember. Like,
it probably was Mr. Myers then.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. I had chemistry with Miss McKnight, I think her name was. I don't know what the fuck her name was.
The black lady, she was real black.
Yeah, and I think she might have been African or something. She was.
Yeah, she had to be.
Yeah. Okay, her.
I had them too.
You did. Okay.
It had to be one of them.
I don't remember. Like, obviously, I remember you. You were the tall guy, but, and I remember I always knew you was funny. You had a sense of humor that I don't know most people don't know about.
I noticed you'll be over there laughing at people who are laughing at stuff.
Dog, Justin used to have me fucking crying, yo. Justin ass was a fool, yo. That and he still is, yo.
The only thing.
Yeah, he's still a fool, man.
Wow.
That nigga would say anything.
He actually have a podcast.
Oh, do he?
Yeah, you should link up with him.
I didn't even know. I didn't know. As a matter of fact, I've seen him on Facebook a couple times. I didn't know he had a podcast. How y'all remember teachers' names? I'm winging it right now. I barely remember teachers' names. But I'm curious. Let's get back there. You said Retro was what back then? Because I'm surprised you remember anything. My brain can't remember anything.
All I remember is you being quiet, and anything funny pop up, you laughing. Like you just said with Justin.
Yeah.
Like you just be there quiet, but anything funny pop up, you laughing.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, he's right.
Like anything.
I definitely was not talking a lot back then, but I didn't start high school in the 9th grade at Forest Park. I went to another school, so I think part of the reason was a lot of the people, especially my 10th grade year, a lot of the people that were already there from 9th grade, I was meeting for the first time. Everybody kind of already knew each other. If you was there in 9th grade and you moved up, everybody already knew each other. So I was kind of in that adapting phase where because I came from another school, most people didn't know who I was, but everybody else knew each other. So it was kind of like adapting to that. And
what school did you go to?
I went to fucking God, I don't remember. It was some it was some private school I went to 9th grade year. Cause my mother didn't want. I was supposed to go to Emerson 9th grade year. I was supposed to go to Emerson. I was supposed to go to Emerson period, because at that time I was living on that side of town. But we happened to move like 2006, I think, whatever it was, 2007, whatever it was. And we was too far away from Emerson at that point, so I couldn't go there no more. Right. But I was supposed to go, so I went to some private school, and then I always lived in that northwest area, so Forest Park was just like the thing. So I went there. But they renovated that school big time now, man. I'm mad that since we left, they put a lot of money into that school now. That school don't look nothing. Is like
top notch.
Mm-hmm. It don't look nothing like how it was when we went there. That school like a damn prison when we went. Like for real.
It was a prison.
No fucking windows, no nothing. Like how the fuck a school have no windows, dog? Like
didn't open no windows.
Yeah, man. Them floors, the lockers look dusty. The floor, the paint was horrible. Like everything about that was like.
We had a whole mechanic shop and it was abandoned.
Abandoned, yep.
Like abandoned mechanic shop.
Uh-huh.
Like the wood shop was barely making it.
Yep.
It was terrible.
Yep. I mean, I'm not pissed, but it was just like, damn, they want to wait till after we graduate to want to put money into that school, man. I would have loved to have been there. How it look now, they put a lot of money into that fucking school, man. A lot of money. But yeah, so in a nutshell, that's how he met me. He met me. We went and met high school. We graduated the same year. Do you remember much about graduation? I don't remember anything about graduation.
I didn't go to prom or graduation.
You didn't go to prom?
Nope. I didn't want to do none of that.
I don't blame you.
I went to prep school after Forest Park, and I never picked up my diploma. Like I was done with that school. I was trying to get out of there.
I feel you.
I didn't do nothing.
When we say the school was hell, it was hell. It was a prison.
Yeah.
You didn't like,
and there wasn't even that many people for prom or graduation.
It wasn't. I believe it or not, of all the people, I actually went to prom, yo. And you would think I would be one of the people that wouldn't go to that shit, and you would think he would be the one to actually go. But it's actually I went, and I don't remember too much about that though. I remember I went with a girl named Diamond. She used to be in my I
remember Diamond.
You remember Diamond? She used to do debate. So we used to be I did debate for 1 year, debate school, and she was my debate partner. So I took her to prom. And matter of fact, I seen her recently. She came up to the store recently, and I didn't know who the hell she was because she looked so different. I was like, "Who the hell are you?"
Her name.
Yeah, man.
No, that's the real name. And her cousin name is Levette.
Is it really?
Yeah, Levette.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
They do sound like some stripper names. Diamond and Levette. That's wild.
Yep. But yeah, I don't remember too much about that shit either, dog, because it's been, first of all, you gotta remember we graduated in 2008. So that was a long time. What were we in 2022? So yeah, that was a while ago.
Dang, we showing our age, man.
Yeah, we are. We old, man. Well, I don't know if you can say I'm considering myself old, dog. We having flashback memories of 2008. That's how you know, yo. That's crazy. I didn't know you didn't go to the graduation or prom. I thought you went. That's interesting.
Wasn't it?
The one thing
none of that.
The one thing I remember about graduation, which I don't know if I can take pride in this because it's Forest Park, but I was actually number 2 in the class in terms of GPA. I don't even know if that even is. I don't even know if that's a like a thing like you should care because it's Forest Park. But I remember. I gotta clap it up for that. All right, clap it up.
Oh,
clap it up, y'all.
no.
I said clap it up, not hell no. Clap it up, everybody. Thank you, Savage. The sound commands are off, but appreciate that, man. I remember Kashif was number 1.
Oh man, Kashif was wild.
He was just a nerd. He was just smarter than everybody. Now I haven't talked to him much. I haven't talked to him at all actually. So I don't know how he's doing now, but I remember he was number 1. and I was number 2. I don't remember exactly what my GPA was at that time, but I remember I was what you call us I know valedictorian is number 1. What do they call us the second person? Is it salutatorian? Something shit like that. But either way, I remember that. But like I said, I don't know how much pride I can take in that because everybody knows that school was bottom barrel school. So it's like valedictorian in a school like that. Like, is that really even saying anything? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of them years, Forest Park was actually ranked one of the worst schools in the country.
In the country?
Yeah, our school was ranked like 3rd.
That's
like the worst school in the country or something like that.
You remember what year that was?
Nah.
That's crazy. I can believe it. I believe it.
And then Douglas was actually number 1 at one point.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And it's funny to think because they put money into the school now, so they must not value them the same now because they wouldn't put money into a school that's considered the worst. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it turned around a lot.
It turned around a lot, yeah, man. But man, that school was pretty bad. But yeah, like I said, I don't have too many memories of Husky. I mean, I always knew Husky was I knew he was an athlete. I kind of knew he was I don't want to say geek because I think geek is not appropriate. I knew he was kind of, I guess you could say geek. I don't know. His brother is so different from him. At least from my point of view.
Right.
His brother is.
He is.
I don't get a chance to talk to him that much, but his brother is different from Carlos. So it's just like, yo, they night and day. So it's weird, but he's not the same as him. He's the geek, but his brother is totally
People
different.
didn't even know that I had brothers, to be honest.
Yeah, for real, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
There was a couple times we actually just walked past each other in the hallway.
Mhm.
And we would be in the house, and when we get back home, just laughing like they really don't know we brothers.
They don't even know.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's different. All right, let's transition from that. I gotta use the bathroom real quick, but let me get to this next question. Husky can answer it. We talked about being tall. We can go back to that. Oh, we answered that. You said tell us about retro back in the day. It's hard to remember anything from high school days because it's so long ago. But I guess if you want to answer this in a different way, I guess you can tell them something about retro in general. I guess if there's anything you want to mention, like I don't know, streaming, Xbox, something. I'll be back. I gotta use the bathroom.
Gotcha. So basically, can y'all still hear me? Yeah, retro. He was quiet back in the day, to be honest, but he'd laugh at any joke, like anything, just how he do now. And I didn't know he was into gaming until I saw, I think his YouTube, where he posted something on Facebook. And then I was like, oh snap, he into gaming like me. And then I followed him. I think he was under like Retroactives at the point, and he was just basically uploading to YouTube, mainly like Sonic and Yu-Gi-Oh. And I was like, dang man, he should most definitely try out Twitch. And then he already said he had a Twitch page, but I never knew he was into gaming until like after school and everything. Yeah, for sure. Question he left off with.
Yeah, he's right about that though. He's right about that. And honestly, I can say that because I don't. Yeah, that's fact. I was always into gaming, but like you said, I never really talked to nobody in high school. Like, I talked to a few people, but I never talked to a whole lot of people. So he probably wouldn't have known that, in all honesty, because I didn't talk to nobody. So that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Oh, this is a good question. I know we kind of bounced around. We're gonna definitely get into the games and the PC shit in a second, but Juice had a question. Being that you're an athlete, what was your diet?
It honestly depends. Like when I first started playing overseas, my diet was basically like we do a lot. We don't just practice and play basketball. You got to go to events. You got to go to like charity stuff. You got to go to the doctors and get like physical tests. It's a lot of like stress. Like when you overseas, it's like the NBA. Like you have events. You got to go to this. You got to go to that. Mm-hmm. You got to travel. So you got to eat a lot, and you got to make sure you got the proper like energy and everything. Mm-hmm. So when I was overseas, I mainly was eating whatever they cooked for me. Like sometimes they had smoothies, if you wasn't feeling too good or like fatigue or something like that, they'll like provide you with stuff to eat. But on my own, I be overseas. I was eating like KFC, Wingstop.
Oh my!
Like, I was eating all that stuff.
Oh my.
But once they provided you with food or something like that, you just eat what they eat. But right now, like at an older age, well, not like super old, but I just try to stick to mainly to keep me hydrated and not to eat too many calories, basically.
Yeah, I think
You had a calorie limit. You can eat what you want, just don't go over like 2,300 calories or something like that.
Yeah, tell it to Zion Williamson.
Nah, that boy is drugging. He went from a gorilla to a hippo.
That it is so sad because he could be so dominant, yo, but that boy just decided to just disobey all rules to be an athlete, man.
Got that money, he started eating all of the soul food, seafood down there.
Yeah, and he in New Orleans. Yep, he in New Orleans too. Yep. All right. Let's see. You being tall, how do you handle? Okay, I guess we can answer this. Hard to go said, you being a tall guy, how do you handle sitting for many hours?
Just gotta stretch, to be honest. It's like on planes, there's no space unless you got one of them, the seats with the extra space. But your knees, you gotta take care of your knees most definitely, because they'll most definitely hurt. You'll be in the bed struggling. You'll get up, try to get up the next morning, like, nah, I ain't gonna want to do nothing.
You don't want to do nothing.
I don't want to go to work. Yep. It's mainly your knees and your back. If you work out, like take care of your back and your knees, you're fine.
Yep. Sounds like a solution. Sounds like a simple. I mean, and you've been like this for a while now, so you know what it's like. You know the routines. That makes sense though. You gotta stretch. I think people should stretch in general. So you know. I
actually have a stretch command in my chat, and it links you to a video like stretches for gamers, for people who sit down for long periods of time.
I didn't know you had that. Okay, I didn't even know you had that. Okay. That is fire, man. And when we rate them, we're gonna use that command and see what that shows. Hard to go again. She said, "What was it like? What is it like to meet celebrities?"
It was cool. It actually started, I would say AAU, but they was just like small time celebrities. But when it's hard to think of like the first celebrity. When I was at Bowie State, matter of fact.
Well, you met Mello, right?
I was at Bowie.
Mello's a celebrity, right?
Yeah, but it didn't feel like a celebrity to me.
Okay, fair enough.
But it was a lot of NBA players that I knew and like played against,
right,
doing like playing leagues. But when I was at Bowie State, we played in a CIAA tournament, and Mutombo was there, Chris Brown was there, Shaq. It was a lot of celebrities there, and that was the first time I saw like celebrities. And you'll just be shocked and like, oh snap, that's that person, and then you'll just forget about it next second.
Like okay. That quick. Okay, fair enough.
Yep.
When are we, B-Boy? When are we hopping on Siege with Retro?
We gotta get a siege day going on.
Yeah, that can happen. I told B-Boy. I told him Friday. I told B-Boy
whoever got the least amount of kills, you off the squad.
I mean, we already know who that gonna be. We know who that gonna be. B-Boy. B-Boy, that's definitely B-Boy, yo. All right, let's get to these couple questions. We're getting an early Super Bowl prediction from you, Husky. Rams or Bengals?
I'm had to go with the Bengals.
Really?
I had to go with the Bengals. Yeah.
Really?
I want to say that the Rams, but the Bengals beat the top team in the league, and it's like you can't beat that. Like they've been the most consistent team so far.
Okay.
It's gonna be a tough game.
It's gonna be a good game, man. That pass rush from the Rams is whew. That pass rush is pretty decent, man. All right. Last question before we hop into the next topic. From Dendrick, since Dendrick just got in here, man. You said Rams gonna get it? Yeah, Rams gonna get after it, man, on that pass rush, man. They got Aaron Donald, they got I forgot the other guy's name. They got Von Miller. Ooh, that's gonna be filthy. And the Bengals offensive line ain't like the best. That's gonna be something, man.
But that's the point right there. If they rushing and they know they're gonna rush, they're gonna get it out quick. If the Rams adjust to something they're not used to, they're gonna fail.
Okay. Dendry just walked in, so we're gonna get his question. I think he missed out on this, so I'll just briefly talk about it again. Where did you hoop and where did you graduate?
I went to Bowie State, but I didn't graduate. I went straight to overseas. I only had like 19 credits left to graduate, but I hooped in Slovakia, South America, and Colombia, and Jakarta, Indonesia.
There you go. Okay. All right. Perfect. So let's transition to the next topic real fast. Let's talk about your gaming career. Let's talk about what games you play, what games you enjoy, and what games do you want to play in the future, and what got you into gaming. Let's start with there. What got you into gaming?
So funny enough, like my stepdad, he used to him and his friends, like back in the day, him and his friends used to get high and play games all day long. So I used to be sitting there in the corner looking like, dang, I want to play, but they never let me play. So once they started letting me play games, I think the first game I played was Kid Chameleon on Nintendo 64.
Okay.
Not Nintendo 64, on Super Nintendo or Sega. I don't know which one it was, but I think that was one of the first games that I was like.
AOK probably know about that game. I never heard that game before.
Yeah, it's a cool little game. And then of course like Mario, Sonic, they was the games that really Kid Chameleon. They was the games that really got me playing games. And then as I grew up, whatever he played, I played.
Oh, regular Nintendo. He said regular NES. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that was the first probably game that I was like really hooked on. It is actually a challenging. You actually can play it on the computer. It's like the emulator.
Okay.
But that Sonic, Mario, of course, they was the games that I played the most. But the first ever game, I was at Arlington Elementary School. The first game I played was on the computer actually, and it was at the PAL Center. They had a computer in the PAL Center, and I used to play Duke Nukem.
Oh my God, the PAL Center, dog! You taking it back, dog? Wow.
Yeah.
I actually used to go to those. They had like little recreation shit during the summertime. I remember that shit. Wow, you took it back. I ain't heard that in a minute, dog. Wow. PAL Center. Wow.
They tried to get me to play basketball. They was trying to do little puzzles. I'm like, I don't want to play that. The one of the PAL Center staff members, they was playing Duke Nukem on the computer, and I used to watch him. And when he let me play, I played it the whole entire time until my mom came to pick me up.
It was a good game, man. I
was hooked.
It was hooked. Yep. Didn't they remaster that game or recently? I thought they did. Duke Nukem.
Yeah, they did.
They did recently. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, so we talked about what got you into gaming. What is your favorite game? What are you currently playing now? As far as what game do you enjoy now currently?
The main game I play now is Destiny 2. I probably got over like 1,500 hours in that game for sure.
God damn.
Yeah, it's a lot. The grind is real. And I would say like the other games I got a lot of hours in is like Ark, PUBG, like DayZ, but I mainly play Destiny 2 now because there's nothing really else out. Nah.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay. Does anybody still play PUBG? Like, damn, that game. I thought that game died like a couple years ago.
It did. It got a lot of people play it now because it's free, but it's still nah.
Right. Okay. Yo, Wood Ninja. What's good, man? Yeah, PUBG. I never got into PUBG, man. I just wasn't a big fan of it. Okay, so what is your favorite game of all time?
Man, that's tough.
Well, give me two.
From
any era.
I want to see Kid Chameleon, but I don't want to.
Your
Because
favorite
I
game?
played it so much when I was young. I know Pokemon Silver for sure.
Yeah,
That's one of my favorite games.
Me and you thinking like I'm a big gold, silver, crystal fan. Big one.
Yeah, Pokemon Silver for sure. And then I would have to say, I want to say, nah, I don't know. It's tough.
Didn't you play Skyrim?
I did, but I didn't really like it.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
Yeah, I would have to say Destiny. Pokemon Silver, Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 or Destiny 1?
Destiny 1 was cool. Well, this is the franchise. Because the story continues from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Let's get into the good stuff. I mean, the real good stuff. Your Twitch career. Talk about how that got started. What you're currently doing now. What plans do you have in the future that you want to do?
So the Twitch career started like, before Twitch was named Twitch, it was Justin TV.
Justin TV. Mm-hmm.
And I was actually, I think I was at BCC. I think when I first started watching it. And it was mainly YouTube. And then when I found that website, it was just people playing games. It wasn't like no cameras, no nothing. So it was just gameplay, and I'm like, dang, I wanted to see how that game was. So I was watching it, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna make myself a channel. And the channel I'm on now, it wasn't my first channel. It's like the second one I made. So it don't really show how long I've been on like Twitch. But it was like I just got hooked onto it since I saw it, and I was like, you can just record gameplay and all these people watching, chatting, and just chilling. So I made my own page, and I think I was streaming on Xbox. I think I forgot what game I was streaming, but I was streaming on Xbox. But it wasn't really like that good back in the day. So
yeah, a lot of limitations back then.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'd rather just enjoy watching it. And then once I really got my first PC and I just like started streaming, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna be one of the people that don't never have a cam. I'm just gonna stream.
And you still do that now, man. Still do it now.
Yeah, and it's like exactly now. Like sometimes I just stream for a couple hours and get off, and I just been like that. But I always think like, what if I would have streamed consistently back then? Like, where would I be at now?
Because you've had a channel for a minute, so yeah.
Yeah, for a long time.
So
yeah, I was there when it first announced like Twitch, like they was moving the company name to Twitch.
What was that like 2012, 2013?
Yeah, I think it was 12. I want to say 12.
Yeah, I remember I remember the transition, because I remember right whenever the Xbox One was and the PS4 was coming out. I remember it was around that time, or maybe a little bit before that, but I remember around that time, that's when Twitch became like a thing officially. Around that time, it was right before like the new consoles came out. Because I was like, okay, so how do you feel about your current Twitch channel, and what do you want to do going forward with it, if anything?
Honestly, I was thinking about rebranding, like changing the name. But then I was like, should I? Because I have so much like behind the name other than like Twitch. And it's like I really could, but I think I would stick with the name and just start streaming more than anything. But today I actually added like emotes. I was looking for sub badges and everything, looking for things for the community. And I got a lot done today, so I was like, yeah, today can be the start of me streaming more, or whatever it is that I do with the community.
So you actually got plans to grow your shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now, besides us, we know we're gonna help you grow. We try to help everybody, B-Boy, Wayne, Tricky, everybody. But what do you think you need to do on your end to build your channel up? Like, what things can you do differently?
Right now, for me, it's like I will need a schedule. The number one thing is a schedule. If you getting on at a certain time, people expect you to be there. So if you're there and you show up and they there, that's the best thing you can have is a schedule for the most important thing.
Yep.
Other than that, the schedule is you just interacting with the community to see what they want, see what they like, see what like they like to play and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay. And
Savage Popeyes.
I'm fucking weak. Is that something? Okay, so that's something that you see yourself doing though, going forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Most definitely.
I'm looking forward to it, man. All right. Okay. So let's get into some more questions. This is a perfect time to get into some questions. What's happening? Okay, this is from AOK. So AOK got a question. Let's get him involved. What's happening? What's your favorite retro console?
I would have to say Sega.
Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Okay. Why? That's interesting. I like that one.
I actually had like 3 of them. Because back then me and my brother were a little competitive, so we was fighting over the sticks. One stick break, you only got one stick.
You only got one, yo.
Man,
I got
you
one.
gotta fight over that one stick.
Yeah.
You know how the Sega controllers was back then.
yeah.
It was a little flimsy.
I'm mad because I spilled some fucking something hot chocolate or something when I was a kid in my Sega, and that shit never worked since, man. I was pissed. That's the one retro console that I still own that don't work, yo. I blow into the cartridge, none of that shit worked, man. I was pissed. I'm pissed, man. I like Sega.
Nintendo 64 would be number 2, most definitely.
I felt that. I respect your Genesis pick because I'm a big Sonic fan. Everybody know. I'm not saying that. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Sega was Sonic. Sonic was Sega, or however you want to put it. I mean, there were other games on the Genesis, but it's all about Sonic with Sega, man. And y'all know how I feel about Sonic, yo. That was like, me and my cousin used to play. It was a game called Combat Cars. We used to play on Sega Genesis. I don't know if you remember that. What else did we used to play on there, man? I'm trying to think. What other non-Sonic games did we used to play on that shit? Fuck. I don't remember too many other games. Oh, obviously, Street Fighter. We played.
Street Fighter.
We played Street Fighter on there. Damn, what other games do we have on? It's who I can't.
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage, yeah, that was the other one. Yep, Streets of Rage, the original one.
I don't know if you played.
Comic Zone. Comic Zone. Jason, what's up, man? Comic Zone. Yeah, man, I forgot about that. Comic Zone.
Which Mortal Kombat, right?
I didn't play Mortal Kombat on the Sega. I know I played that on the 64.
You played the Michael Jackson game?
Yes, yo. Yeah. And we talked about that. Michael Jackson to Sonic 3, he produced that soundtrack. A couple soundtracks on Sonic 3.
I did not know that.
One of these days I'll play it again. The credit song, and he did what's that damn Carnival level. He remixed. He had an input in the Carnival level. Yep. He remixed he sampled that. He basically had his input on the track, man. Shazam, Shazam. Now y'all bringing my memory back, man. Yeah. Sega has some classics, man. Okay, so definitely. If you had to pick a second one though, you said Sega was your favorite. If you had to pick a second, what would that be?
Nintendo 64.
64. Okay, smart guy.
I put a lot of hours in Pokemon Stadium with my brothers and friends.
No, you just like me. The 64, the 64 and the Dreamcast are my favorite. I wouldn't say necessarily the best, but they were my favorite. Y'all already know, man. Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart 64, Donkey Kong 64, Banjo Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Mortal Kombat, Pokemon Stadium, like he said. Battle Tanks, Paper Mario. What else is on there? I had all those games is fucking dope, man.
007.
No Mercy. Yeah, how can we forget about No Mercy, man? No Mercy, Smash Bros, Madden, like you said. Man, the 64 did have some good games, man. They really did have some good games. Now I think about it. Child Splitter. Yep.
What was it? Star Fox?
Star Fox, yep. Oh yeah, Star Fox, dog. How do we forget Zelda? How do we forget? Yo, 007. How do we forget that? 007, man.
It's endless, man.
How do we forget 007? Oh, Fight for New York. Was Fight for New York on the 64? I don't know about that. I thought Fight for New York was on the PlayStation 2 and the original Xbox. Yeah, Fight for New York wasn't on 64. I don't think it was.
Keep that thing on them. I see you.
You sure? It was? Okay. All right. My bad. Really? That Fight for New York was on? No way, yo. Really? You sure about that, or Vendetta?
Is that with the black case?
I don't remember. No, I don't think Fight for New York was on no. Maybe Vendetta was. I don't know about no Fight for New York, dog. Yeah, Vendetta. I don't even think Vendetta was on 64, but I know Fight for New York for a fact was on at least PS2 and Xbox, because I had it on Xbox
GameCube.
And GameCube. I don't remember it being on 64 though. That's can you put that in the Discord? If you got the cartridge, you got it right next to you. Put that in the Discord, yo. I gotta see that one. Cause that would be news to me. That would be news to me, man. I'm not sure, but hey, if you got a pick, show us, man. All right, let's get into. Okay, we talked about your Twitch career, and we talked about all that. What you gonna do with that? Let's talk about what I know you for best. Now I think you know where we're going with this, my guy. Can we cut the music, please? I want a different song for this subject, please. All right. So we already know. Well, I know that Mr. Husky here is a geek, is a nerd, whatever you want to call him. You would never think that because of his stature. You would never think that. In all honesty, you would never think of him like that. But you're into PC building. Talk about your PC building and what got you into PC building. Talk about basically, just go ahead and talk your shit. You know a lot about it, so talk your shit. Talk about what you know.
So it started off like I got my first PC while I was in Colombia. Like I was on I was on Craigslist, and the guy was selling a PC, and I was like, yeah, I'll be home in 2 weeks. I can come pick it up as soon as I get home. And it turned out the guy lived around the corner from me, like literally.
Oh wow,
walking distance. But I took a cab and got the PC like the same day I got off the plane from Colombia. And I just checked it out and like, damn, I got my first PC, but it needed upgrades. And I didn't know like who to take it to or anything. So I was like, I just got to use YouTube, and I just upgraded it myself. Like, it was some mess ups here and there, but the more I kept doing it over and over, I was getting better. And I just upgraded that first PC like to the new case like recently. And it's like the practice I had is my homeboy, he had 2 sons. They just upgraded their PCs. I helped him with his 2 PCs, and it's like the more and more I do it, it get easier and it start to look good. So it's like once you get started, it becomes like a little habit. You're like, oh, you need your PC fixed, or you need an upgrade. I got you. And while you're doing it, you learning more and more about PCs and stuff.
More about it, yep. Yeah, because I remember. Go continue. Go ahead.
No, you good.
I remember you was telling me. I mean, when I was in search for PC, I remember you telling me, you should build a PC from scratch. So, why do you feel? What are the benefits of a PC being built from scratch, and other than more so than a pre-made one? I already know you're gonna say cost, but elaborate a little bit more on why building it from scratch is better.
So basically, if you build it from scratch, you got all of your parts that you want, that you need to get put in the PC. Like if you're just a straight up gamer that don't stream, you wouldn't need like extra expensive parts to put in your PC, so you can just put in what you need to game. But if you like stream, you need like top of the line parts. You need more memory, more processing, and you can put those parts in there. And then if you ever need to upgrade, you can upgrade one part. But I was saying, like with the laptops now, you can still upgrade the laptops, but it's not, you can't upgrade everything.
Right.
And the pre-built PCs now is just like not worth it. Companies be putting straight trash parts in PCs and charging like $17,000.
That's fucking
the whole time.
That's fucking ridiculous, dog.
if you see a pre-built PC and you go to like PC part picker and put those parts in, it'll be like super cheap. But if like Walmart sell pre-built PCs for like high prices, but if you put those parts in, those parts cheap, the PC probably like $800, $700.
Exactly.
But Walmart's selling it for like $1,600.
Thanks, Wayne, for the host. How you doing, man? So, right, okay. Because I remember you kept telling me, like, yo, Retro, yo, just go ahead and get your PC built from scratch, yo. Get your PC built from scratch. And honestly, if had I known better and just took your advice, I probably would have went that route, honestly. Because you know a lot. You know a lot, man. So, hold on. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Husky. Wayne, what's good, man? All right, so how many PCs have you built from scratch?
I would want to say 1, 2, 3. I would say like 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you do it for profit? Well, I mean,
I can. It's a lot of people out there that charge. They'll post it and say, "I'll build your PC for you" and all that, and their prices be like crazy. But for me, I'm just doing it out of like learning, and that's something like a hobby I like to do. I wouldn't charge like over like what like Microcent or somebody would charge. So I wouldn't do that for people. I just just give me a couple dollars or something like that.
Hey, you learned that shit from scratch, though. That could be a good business opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. But if I actually had like a store or like a tech company or like something like that,
to fund you
then
parts
I
and
charge
stuff?
the right price. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because I mean, yeah, you know something that a lot of people may not know, so that can be a business opportunity for you, man. Because you're really good at it. So, what? I mean, this is, I guess, maybe dumb from your perspective, wondering, but what excitement do you get out of doing that from scratch?
So the main thing is you putting something together. It's like, imagine you got parts in front of you, and you put it together, and you build a drone. And now you have a drone. Like, oh, I have a drone. Or you have parts in front of you, and you put it together. You got a radio, or like a robot or anything. Once you put those parts together and you press that button and it turn on and it works, it's like that's your creation. Yep. And that's something you can create. Just like putting together like a RC car or a car, or somebody building a motorcycle and you turn it on, you rev the engine, you know. It's just that excitement that something you created.
You created from scratch. Yep. Okay. Yep. When you build something from scratch and it works to perfection, it feels like a job well done. So what's the most that you've spent in terms of parts to put together a PC? I can barely talk.
God, that is crazy. I bought a graphics card. Well, the graphics card I have now is way more than what it was when I bought it, but I upgraded graphics card, memory, two M.2 and a SSD, a case. I would say about like total like $1,200.
Okay,
just for upgrades. That's not like
okay.
That's just upgrades by itself.
I'm about to say, I was getting ready to think that's not actually that bad, but that was just for upgrades.
Yeah,
that's not from scratch.
Upgrade. Nah.
Okay. I'm about to say that's kind of cheap though.
Yeah, but now today that same price probably double. Is crazy.
Yeah, Hood Ninja was just saying that. He was like, parts ain't cheap no more.
Yeah, case is cheap. This new case I have is only like $99.
We got a good question from Jason the Great. AMD or NVIDIA?
Say NVIDIA. Well, right now I would go with AMD because they like their performance wise, they beaten NVIDIA, but just to be safe, I would choose NVIDIA because a lot of games don't support AMD well. Like some games, you if you got AMD, your game won't even work. Your game will crash or your graphics card will crash. So just to be safe, I would say NVIDIA.
Only from a support perspective.
Right.
Okay, got you. Okay, that makes sense. I want to stay on this subject. Let me see. What other questions did we have in here? I don't want to venture too off from what we're talking about. We'll get to that question in a bit harder go. I don't want to venture too off. Okay. Did anybody have any questions about like in terms of like PC building that they want to ask Husky before we move on to the next subject? Because I want to get into music. Oh, thank you for the follow. Hey, and I appreciate it. I know you from SavageHusky stream. What's good, Ant?
Yeah, that's my good friend that I helped build his son's PCs.
I appreciate that, Ant, because I know he's a model on your stream. I'll be seeing it. B-Boy had a question. How can I check how much RAM? How do I check what RAM I can use?
So, it's only right now. I think it's only two. It's either DDR3 or DDR4, and you can check by the slot on your motherboard, and it'll tell you what RAM. If you look at the RAM slots, it'll say DDR3 or DDR4.
Okay, B-Boy, you got that? Question from Hood Ninja. My guy Hood Ninja, you got a liquid cooler?
I do not. That's actually the upgrade that I'm gonna do next, but I'm not gonna do it now because my PC blows like cold air. It's never hot, so I don't really need a liquid cooler right now. I have a heatsink.
Okay, so you don't even need it right now, actually. So you say you might add it. So if it's good, so what would be the reason why you may add it later? Just to add it?
I would add it if I get another another CPU. And if I start to stream more, I probably actually need a liquid cooler, because if I'm streaming and gaming at the same time, you most definitely want to make sure your CPU not getting hot.
Right.
It will mess up your performance.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But if you're not really doing much, it's just for looks.
It's just for looks. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You gave us great insight, man. I appreciate that. If anybody's looking for a PC built from scratch, my guy, this is your guy right there. Go check. Where my finger at? Go check right there, man. Go check whatever my finger pointer. I don't know if my fucking finger pointer that. But yeah, go check him out, man. Go check him out, man. I mean, I learned a lot from him. I'm still not like fluent in that subject field, you know, that's whatever, but he has definitely been pushing me hard to get a PC built. I don't know how many times when I was looking for an upgrade for my setup, how many times he said, yo, Retro, you should get a PC built from scratch. Like, you should get a PC built from scratch, yo. And I don't know why I didn't do it, because this guy knows a lot about it, and I don't know why I just didn't go with that route, man. Probably would have saved me some money, probably would have had better performance, and you know, I don't want to look back at it now because it's like a what could have been, but you know, he kept pushing to do that, and I don't know why I didn't do it, yo. So
I was a little upset when you say, "Oh, I already bought the laptop," and I was like, "Dang."
Yeah, and I remember that too.
Yeah, during that time, with the money you bought for the laptop, you could have had a nice PC, streaming and gaming, no problem, downloading stuff, all that.
Yeah, I think it was just the fact that I didn't want to wait for the process of it being built. It was like, I'm the kind of guy, like I want shit and I want it now. You know what I'm saying? Right, it's easy for me to just to go to a store and just buy the shit. You see what I'm saying? But as opposed to just waiting for you to, you know, and I was still streaming at that time, so it was like I didn't want to stop my streaming to wait for a PC. And I'm mad because had I done so, you know, I probably would have better, saved some money and probably got better performance. So
yeah, but the laptop you chose wisely. I mean, chose good with that, because that thing.
Yeah, it's got a lot of RAM in this bitch. Yeah, I got a lot of RAM in this bitch, though. I be having, and I know it's pretty good. I be having Discord up, OBS up, XLR up, avatars up, everything up, and it don't really give me much issues, honestly. You know, and then if I got like a lot of high definition shit running, then you'll start to notice it'll start to freeze a little bit. But most part, it do run well. Let me show some love real quick. Retro African, what's good, my guy? Best podcast in the world, man. I appreciate that, man. We trying to get there, man. But we not there. But Wayne Y, Hood Ninja, Juice, B-Boy, Golden Rage, what's up with everybody? Thank y'all for being there. Once again, we got my man SavageHusky on the podcast, known this man for good. What is this? 15?
Oh, you don't got your tea, Retro?
I don't got my tea. I got a bottle of water, which I need to actually refill. Oh my god, we got a sub too. Hold up, what's going on right now? What's happening? Retro African coming through. Retro African coming through with the sub. Thank you, man. I've known this man. Well, it's been off and on. Like I said, he's been in basketball. He's been overseas. But it turns, I've known this guy for about what, 15? Known you 15? Because we graduated in 08, so about 15, 16 years now. So something like that.
We showing our age again.
We showing our age, man. Yo, Steve.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, we showing our age right now. But it's been about 15 years now. Like I said, it's not been like consistent because like I said, he was overseas for a bit. But I remember it was one time I was streaming. Remember I was streaming Watch Dogs? And I remember the only viewer I had.
You was surprised.
The only viewer I had, this was like what, it had to be like 2013, 2014, because the Xbox One just came out. Watch Dogs had just came out. Only viewer that I had on that stream was this guy right here. Only person watching me, yo.
It's crazy because watching his stream, how he act now, it was his raging and everything, bro. It was crazy entertaining back then.
Yeah,
playing Watch Dogs.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, man.
If he hacked something or something went wrong, he just go crazy. Not just be in chat, just dying laughing.
And it's crazy to say that because my still rage now, but my rage back then was much worse. Like I used to get pissed on everything.
I didn't hold nothing back, bro.
Nah, man. I actually, as I got older, that kind of cooled down a little bit because video games don't make me as mad. But the only person watching was this guy, man, playing Watch Dogs, man. Only person watching, man. I had one viewer, and it was this guy. I probably had like what, 20 followers. Only person watching this guy, man. So that goes to show you something right there, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, yo, and thank you for the sub, Retro African. Thank you for the gifted sub, man. You said, "Goddamn, y'all old." Don't remind us. Don't remind us. All right, we got a couple more things we're gonna do. This nigga B-boy actually posted a clip. I can't, yo. All right. Let's get into music real fast, and then we're gonna get into the pictures. All right, so SavageHusky, in your chill time, well, what is your favorite genre of music? What is anything that you're currently listening to now? And let's go into maybe your top 2 genres that you listen to.
Right now, I don't really listen to music that much, but of course I listen to hip hop and R&B here and there, but it's just mainly rap and hip hop. I listen to dubstep. I listen to anime trap.
I had to grab a water. My bad. I was about to fucking dehydrate my ass over here. I needed the fucking water ASAP. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I heard rap, and what else was it?
Mainly rap, hip hop.
Rap and hip hop. Okay.
But I do listen to like instrumentals a lot.
Okay, yeah, dog. Me too. Me too. I agree.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody the other day. I think maybe Wayne or somebody tricky. Instrumentals are my favorite genre. Believe it or not, I can listen to me some instrumental for a good hour, 2 hours, man. Easy. Easy.
Yeah, definitely while I'm driving, I just throw some instrumentals on.
Yeah. Oh shit, we got a bunch of. I'm sorry, yo. I'm sorry. I didn't see all these questions in here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We got a shit ton of questions. I'm sorry. Let's transition back real fast to the PC shit. I'm sorry, yo. I didn't even see all this. And he don't mind. It's PC. He don't mind. He can talk about this shit all day, yo. Golden Ray said, do the build PC last longer than now, or is it? Let me read your question again. Do the PC last longer back then rather than now, or is it about the same?
Some of the parts back then, like people still use now, like some of the graphics cards and stuff like that, but because of the games and certain programs, you need to upgrade your PC, or it's just gonna struggle. So I would say now, the parts that you get now, you wouldn't have to upgrade too much unless it really be like defective or whatever. But companies nowadays will give you a replacement for whatever's broken. So
okay,
I would say now for sure.
Now for sure. Okay. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Harder Gold. Wayne Y had a question for you. is dual PC streaming a better option, or is it one good PC enough? And if so, what components do I need to game and stream on one PC?
So, dual PC is good, but the stuff that they making now, you don't really need a dual PC. It's better for like optimal performance, but the parts they making now, you don't really need a dual PC. But if you do want to stream and game on a PC, you most definitely need the CPU, RAM, and the graphics card. But the CPU and RAM is the most important thing.
CPU and RAM.
Graphics card, you can get almost any graphics card because most likely you're gonna turn your settings down anyway. Nobody really run on ultra settings unless you're playing like a single player game or something.
No, you have to, dog. Cause Call of Duty, dog, I can't run Call of Duty with the graphics that they give you. Cause that shit'll lag your whole stream up. Shit, that shit'll lag even when I'm not streaming. I have
an RTX card in my computer and I don't run nothing on high settings. Like it's pointless. And the game still be looking good. You can have just the textures on high and everything else on low, and the game will look good, but it's pointless to run everything on high.
Let me ask you something. Before we move on, I do this with everybody that streams, and I almost forgot with you. Is it possible we could see a little setup that you got? Is it possible?
Not really. I mean, I can show the camera.
That's all good. If not, I have a picture in the Discord that I can show in a second. He showed us his dual setup before. Actually, if y'all go in the Discord under where is it under? Is it under stream setups? Gaming setup. He actually put a picture. Let me see if I can get that picture real quick before we get back to Husky real quick. He posted a picture in there a while ago if y'all want to see his setup. Is this him? Which one is this? He got a this picture isn't really doing no justice, but he got a monitor here, a monitor there, and he got a third monitor on the side. So he got a 3 monitor setup. And you got the one PC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The PC is on the right side now.
Oh, you moved it. And that picture that was in the middle, wasn't it? On that picture. Well, you probably missed it.
No, it was still on the right side.
Still on the right side. Okay.
PC was on the right side. Yeah.
Oh, on the right side. Okay, got you. Okay. So yeah, so you still run that same setup as we currently speak now.
Yeah, except for this. Well, I think I see it. This third monitor is vertical.
It's not focusing, but I can see it. Yeah, it's all good. But yeah, I get what you're saying. So you got it vertical, okay.
Yeah. And I actually don't use it that much, but I would use when I stream. I would put chat on there and enlarge it so I can read chat better.
And that's kind of what I want to do too. I know a lot of people do that. They'll have that vertical just for chat only.
Yeah.
Having a separate window for that screen only.
How many monitors you have now? 2, right?
Well, I got the one you gave me last year. What was that? 2020? Or was that? Yeah, it was 2020. You gave it to me. And I just bought one. I just bought another one. Yeah. And honestly, I think that's pretty much all I need. Honestly, I desperately need another monitor though. I was struggling with this one monitor setup that you gave me. I needed another one ASAP, and it's made a big difference, dog. Made a big difference. I'm loving it, man. You can multitask so much better. Easy.
If you get a mount, I would have to see how your setup is, because if you can get a mount, you can mount the 2 TVs and then you'll have, the monitors, and you can have like even more space.
Yeah, because you know my gaming table. It's not enough to have everything on this one table. So a mount would probably be good. I just been making do with what I had. So yeah. Wayne, what are you running now? You run a single setup, right? You don't run dual PC, do you? I think he just runs one.
No, it's a single setup. I was thinking about it. I actually have some parts to run a dual PC, because with the second PC, for your dual PC, you only really need a CPU and RAM.
Wow.
You don't even need a graphics card in it, because you're only using it to run like Streamlabs or Discord.
Right.
So you don't really need a graphics card. You're not gaming on it or anything.
For a beginner streamer, what would be the ideal RAM that they need for their computer to stream at least 1080p?
the audio RAM, I would say most definitely DDR4. Make sure I have the speed is 3200. So always look for it's a number, I think 3200 MHz. Make sure it has 3200 and you should be good.
What kind of graphics card?
Graphics card, anything over a 2060.
Okay.
Well, I have a 2060 and I can stream and play with no problem.
No, yeah, your streams be looking pretty good. Is that something that you might upgrade in the future?
Most definitely, yeah. And it's crazy because I have a 2060. I have 16 gigs of RAM, 3200. I think I have a i7. I forgot which one, but it's an old CPU. But you wouldn't tell because everything is just like in sync. Don't really need an upgrade.
Upgrade, okay. All right, good questions, y'all. Hood Ninja said, do you know how to troubleshoot a liquid cooler? I think my cooler's acting up and it crashes and I have too much shit running.
A liquid cooler? It wouldn't be the liquid cooler problem unless your wires, you gotta make sure your wires not bent a certain way or it won't be optimal cooling. It'll still be putting hot air on your CPU. So you just gotta look up how to properly adjust the tubes for your liquid cooler to make sure to check to see if yours is properly placed. Because sometimes if you have it bent the wrong way or is upside down, hot air will go into the thing and then go back into your CPU.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Nah,
it's kind of productive.
That's constant hot water and hot air.
Yeah, that's kind of productive. You want the PC to cool, not put the same hot air back into it. Makes sense. Okay, good questions, y'all. He's a tech guy. I asked him. These are all not PC. Let me get the PC question out the way. Question from Desi. How do you stream with a dual PC? Because I want to.
So, the guy Antony, he actually have a dual PC, the one that was just in here, and he uses I think it's called an NDA. It's a program you got to use. You can use a cord, but it's a program like a software you use that capture your image from one PC, so you can like move the mouse between multiple PCs. I think that's how it works, but I don't know too much about the dual setup.
Yeah, because you don't use that. You don't have a dual setup.
Yeah, but I know. Oh, there he is. But I know you use the program to connect the PCs together, so you can run like Discord and all that stuff. And then you need the proper audio cables.
All right. Let me see. We got all PC questions. Okay. Before we continue with the music, because we briefly touched, let me just get these questions out the way. Question from B-Boy: who's better at COD, Wayne or Retro? Wayne or Retro? I don't know what the hell. He can't even answer this question. Like what? What? But
I'm
anyway,
gonna go with Retro.
Thank you.
Oh, hell no! Okay.
I asked Husky, not Retro. I didn't give you an answer. I didn't give you an answer. I asked Husky the question, and I said I don't know how he gonna answer a question when he's never even played with me. Anyway.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like, how you gonna ask a question like that? You assuming that we played. Like, anyway, I
don't remember not one time Wayne played. That's why I said Retro.
Yeah. Now I played with you before, obviously on multiple times, and I played with Wayne, but we've never played together. So I don't know. This B-Boy being a bitch. All right. Heart of Gold had a. Okay, here we go again. Who's better at Apex?
Out of who?
I guess we're talking about the same two people again.
In Retro?
What's good, Savage Gamer? What's up, man? Look at B-Boy over there sucking cock again, yo. Get him out of here, yo. Somebody, Mars, get him out of here, yo. Get him out of here, yo. Good cock sucking again.
Wayne play none of these games.
B-Boy cock sucking again. Get him out of here, yo.
he was expecting B-Boy to do that, so we
did. We talked about that before the stream. I said, yo,
yeah.
be prepared for the troll questions, yo. Be prepared, because B-Boy gonna do it, yo. They don't make sense. This B-Boy just being a troll, yo, as always. But it's funny because before we went live, I told him, like, yo, be prepared, yo. B-Boy, Baby Yoda, one of them gonna ask you some wild shit, yo, or some dumb shit. And true to form, yo. True to form. Okay, but he can't answer that question because he don't know, but I'll answer it for you. Wayne is definitely better than me in Apex. Like that, that's not even like a thing. Call of Duty? I mean, I'm not gonna try like make myself better, but I'm better. It's all good. Okay, let's move on. Cause B-Boy's a troll. How to go ask, do you consider yourself shy?
Yeah, I don't really talk that much. I mean, once I'm around people, like I'm good. I gotta be around you for a little bit, but I gotta scope you out first. But other than that, I don't really like try to communicate or talk with too many people like that.
And I honestly, I think that's probably why we get along, honestly, because I'm the same way. I'm not the biggest people person, as I've said that numerous times, and I usually tend to get along with people that are just the same way. Like if you, I don't want to say you antisocial, because you've been across the country, you've been to places. I don't want to call you antisocial, but he don't really talk to a whole lot of people though, at least from my point of view.
Like Retro was trying to get a picture. I don't take pictures. I rarely post. Like I don't really. I just stay to myself for real.
That's true. I said, yo, I need a promo pic. He said I don't have one.
Oh, hell no!
I said, how's it? You don't have one pic? He said, nah, bruh. Nah. I said, what? I said, yo. But when I actually think about SavageHusky, that actually makes sense, because he don't really do anything like he don't get involved with the whole social media scene that heavy like that. You know what I'm saying? He be into his own shit, so you know what I'm saying. He be into his own shit, so that's him. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that. That's probably why we get along, because that's exactly how I am. Wayne the same way. We don't really fuck with a whole lot of people like that.
Overseas did that to me too, because when you overseas, when you're not like at practice, don't have nothing to do, I'm literally in my room just playing video games or watching TV. I'm not going out because I can't speak their language anyway. So
right. So
I just stay to myself.
You gonna go out there and can't mingle because you can't even speak their language. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Thank God we got a lot of questions here. You guys are on a roll today. All right. Savage Game. He said on weekends he is a superhero. I believe it, yo. I believe it, dog. I believe it. He said tights and all. I'm fucking weak.
Hell no.
I believe it. It's like, no, that ain't Husky. I know that ain't Husky, yo. The Husky I know, that ain't Husky, yo. He don't do nothing, yo. He just be chill. That's why I fuck with him, though. He just chill, yo. He even on his stream, he barely say anything on his stream, yo. If I say something
locked in, man.
If I say something wild, he'll pop up out of nowhere and drop an emote. But he don't say nothing, yo, until I say something wild. Like, he barely talk, yo. He literally be a lurker. He's a lurker, yo.
I'll be lurking on my own stream while I'm streaming. Cause
is that possible?
It's possible.
Well, you know what? I take that back. Because he read the chat. He read the chat every once in a blue moon. He don't even be looking at the chat, yo. He be like, am I even streaming? He don't even look at the chat, yo.
Man.
That makes sense.
Who was someone was in my chat talking about their mom something, and I didn't see it for a while until I saw a Retro.
Hold up. Hold up. Hey, Wayne, why? Can you say that again? Somebody was talking about what? What'd you say, Husky?
Somebody, I think Tryhard was in my chat.
There you go. No, I'm only laughing because on Wayne's stream, every time we in there, yo, that dog always talking about his mom doing this, mom doing that, yo. Right. The funniest thing ever.
I noticed that.
Yeah,
and I tried to give him. I was giving him the parent advice. He was getting mad, and I didn't see it because I was so locked into the game.
What was the advice? What was the situation yesterday? What did he say? He said something.
So he said I'm 17. My mom beat me because I didn't wash one dish that she made, and I was like, you don't have no choice. That's your mom. I said whatever she go is gonna go. He got mad.
I'm in there because, mind you, I'm up here multitasking, trying to put together this damn podcast, and I'm looking in the chat, I'm watching, I'm like, wait, he said my mom beats me because I didn't wash one dish. So Husky gave him some advice. He was like, dog, that's your mom, yo. You gotta do what she tell you to do. he just
Even
said,
if she wrong. And he said, what? You sound like my mom. And I'm like,
yeah, I was just like,
it is what it is.
I was just like, yo, what? Like, yo, that shit was funny, yo. Cause Husky, I was wondering what Husky reply was gonna be. I'm like, oh, I don't know what he gonna say. But he gave the correct response and he just didn't like it. I was just like, what the fuck, yo?
Now, my first response was, you can just move out. And he was like, I'm only 17. And I was like, well, you had to chalk it up, my man.
You going to chalk it up, man. You can't be mad at your mom, but then can't do nothing about it. Like, you gonna have to deal with it, dog. You know what I'm saying? You said Wayne ugly as hell with that big ass forehead. Oh my. Oh wow. Yo, Savage Game, what's up, man? Anthony, what's up, man? Yeah, that shit was the funniest ever, yo. Cause I wasn't expecting that. You know, normally when I'm in a Husky stream, it'd be chill. I wasn't ready for that. I was like, what?
He was going off.
He do the same thing in Wayne's stream too. He used to do that in my stream too, but he don't really say nothing in my stream like he used to. But he do that in Wayne's stream all the time, yo. I go in there, be chilling in Wayne's stream. He'd be like, yo, my mom whipped my ass. I said, for what? He said, because I ain't clean my room. I said, okay, yo. That's all right, yo.
Whole time he a little rebel. And he caused all the problems, but he complaining to us.
He complained to us, but he's a rebel, yo. No, it was something about, no. I remember what it was. It was, I don't know why the fuck we talk about try hard right now, but on a podcast. But it was one time he was like, yo, Wayne, I'm mad or something. My mom put me in timeout for because I was fighting or something in school or something. And I was like, well, did you at least win the fight? Like, did she put you in timeout because you got your ass whooped or what? Like, I'm trying to figure out what was the result, dog? Because like, if you defending yourself, your mom shouldn't be putting you in timeout, you know? I don't know. It was just wild, yo. You gotta be in there, yo. It'd be just some weird weird conversation that be going on there. All right. Anyway, let's get back to the other shit. Damn, we got a lot of questions. They love you, Husky. They got a lot of questions for you. We can't even get through what we need to get through.
Be rolling.
Heart of Gold said, what's your sign? We're gonna get through that quickly. What's your sign? He just had a birthday, so that can kind of tell you a little bit.
I'm Capricorn.
Yep. Matter of fact, his birthday was what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, January 9th.
Yeah, about 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, so yeah, that's my guy though. Favorite
cat.
Yes, Savage Time Gaming favorite classic game. I think we kind of touched on that, but we'll let him give it again.
For my competitive side, I would say GoldenEye 007.
Mm-hmm.
Just straight up, like, we can go at it right now.
Mm-hmm. And then what would be your favorite non-competitive game?
Huh?
No, yeah, your favorite non-competitive one.
Pokemon considered competitive?
Well, you talking about the Pokemon Stadium, the original one?
I don't know. I would have to say Sonic.
Sonic, okay.
As far as like competitive.
Let me ask you something, because you know I'm a big Sonic fan. Which one was your favorite Sonic game out of the ones on the Genesis?
I would have to. Nah.
1, 2, 3, a Knuckles or Spinball.
I think I'm gonna have to say. Hold on, I gotta look it up.
Okay.
Make sure.
Obviously, I'm pretty sure you play all three of them. So all of them. So. Yeah. He just had a birthday too. So can we get a birthday command from my guy? Birthday command. Turn up, everybody.
Yeah, Sonic 2 for sure.
Sonic 2. That is honestly everybody's favorite one, except mine.
I put a lot of hours in that one.
That one is probably the GOAT Sonic one though. But I like Sonic CD, but with Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But I'm not mad at you. All of them are fucking good. You can't really say one is better. Like all of them were fucking great. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Song 3. I love Song 3. I love Sonic CD, but yeah, I felt that. Okay. What is your motivation for? Well, we touched on this, but because I know you weren't here, we'll revisit again. What was your motivation for gaming / streaming?
Honestly, don't know. I just love the game. I love the competitiveness, just the challenges as far as just gaming and enjoying it. But the streaming part is just me showing and sharing like this, like what I'm going through while I'm gaming, like the challenges, the raging, all that. But that's pretty much it, to be honest.
That's pretty much it. Okay. All right, I felt that. I got that. That makes sense. Savage Time Game on another question. Plans of success for 2022. What would they be?
For 2022, just put an offer in for a new house yesterday. Hopefully that go through.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day, man. I hope that does go through, man.
Yeah, hopefully I can start it once after I move. Can start a business, multiple businesses actually, that I already got like planned out and everything. And other than that, just chilling. And I most definitely need a vacation, but all that stuff will lead into a vacation. You get the new house, making new money, you start streaming more, you know.
No, and I like that you have that vision already, man. And that's kind of what I have, you know. I'm trying to, like, I was talking to Wayne earlier. Like, I'm just trying to do something different with my life, yo. You know, I've been doing retail. Yeah. I've been doing retail. You know, Best Buy, Xfinity. I'm just tired of doing that, yo. I want a different challenge, a different routine, different vibe. You know, I really don't want to work for the man. I want to do my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that you got that bit. I know Popeye's bitch. Somebody about to get him out of here again, yo. But I'm glad you have your vision, man. I hope that you close the house. I hope that your business goes great. And like I said, that PC shit, man, I feel like you can definitely capitalize off that, man. That's what I always try to tell people. You take advantage of what you know how to do that other people don't know how to do, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to PC build, you know what I'm saying? So if I was in the market for a PC, you would get the revenue because I don't know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I didn't learn the same way. You know what I'm saying? You can take advantage of that. There's a lot of people that probably on this stream that don't know how to do that. And that's something that you could take advantage of, man. So you got that going for you, dog. So
I'm definitely gonna do that though. I'm from you saying that is giving me motivation. I'm most definitely gonna like make a post like on Facebook and stuff. Anybody need like PC repairs, PC built, you know?
Yeah, I was mad. I don't know, what was it, last month? I was mad when I saw you working on a PC or building a PC. What was it? Was it recently? Was that you?
Yeah,
that was you.
Was recently.
And I was like, dog, why didn't he go on Twitch and stream that, y'all? Because that would have been content, you know? Because you know how to do that very well, and people would actually like to see that kind of stuff. Especially me, because I don't know how to do that. You know, that would have been nice to see that kind of content, you know?
Yeah, my girl was actually telling me to do it, but it's the only problem with that is you need hella camera angles, like camera angles.
I figured that would be the reason.
You gotta have a top angle, a side angle. But yeah,
I figured that was the reason.
I most definitely can try though.
Yeah, or even like do a pre-record of it and then post it later, even if it can't be live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That way you can move the cameras around as you go. You know what I'm saying? But one other question about that, real quick. On average, because I mean every PC is different. How long does it actually take to build a PC?
Well, for me,
for you, yeah,
I'll be lacking in between. I need some snacks. I'll be on my phone on TikTok.
Right, right.
But if I'm doing it for somebody else, I'll make sure I get it done as quick as possible. But you don't want to go too quick because you're dealing with like product is stuff that costs a lot of money, so you don't want to move too fast because you bend one pin or break something, one cord get stripped or something, you got to pay for it. So you don't want to go too quick. You just want to go through what you know. If something you don't know, just take your time. If you gotta look up some videos, do a little bit of research, just take your time. But other than that,
take your time, right?
It don't really take that long.
Okay. You said Retro Recap try to get on a radio talk show. Dog, I'm building, y'all. You already know that's my goal, man. I already told you that. Like, I'm trying to. This podcast is going to be leading to somewhere. So remember this. Thank you, Noam, for the host, man. Remember this conversation, y'all. Like, these podcasts, we're trying to take it somewhere, man. We're building at a time, man. So when he was talking about setting up for his business and all that, and you know, doing things that he really want to do with himself so he can relax, that's kind of what I want to do, man. I don't want to be doing retail for the rest of my life, dog. I don't want to be doing, even though sales pays a lot of money, I don't want to be doing this for the rest of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I hate to say it, SavageHusky, but it's gonna be right around the corner when we niggas gonna be 40 years old, yo. And we at that point,
you gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 26.
You older than me. You older than me, dog. You older than me, man. We born the same year, but you older than me, man. We gonna be hitting 40 around the corner, man. So I don't want to be in the same position. I mean, granted, I'm having a great time with my life now, but I don't want to be in the same position now 9 years later. You see what I'm saying? 8 years later, you know, I want to be doing something that I want to do. You know what I'm saying? where money is coming in, where I don't even got to work a 9-to-5 job. You know what I'm saying?
So, we actually, speaking of the podcast, we actually was talking about doing it in person, like face to face.
Yeah, that
actually was the idea.
We was actually gonna do an IRL podcast tonight because obviously, you know, like I said, you don't live that far from me. You don't live 25 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. But we was going, we was going to, but one of the reasons I didn't want to, because y'all know I just came off of COVID, so that was another thing I was thinking about. I had just came off of COVID, and I didn't want to do that because I don't know really what the situation is. You know, so I didn't want to do that, but I was definitely, we were definitely gonna do an IRL stream, and it would have been great, you know what I'm saying? But with me not knowing if I'm fully 100% COVID free, I didn't want to risk that, man. Niggas ain't gonna be on here wearing no fucking mask on a podcast. Like, nah, we're not doing that. So we went with the safe. We went with the safe bet.
Be in the kitchen, I'm gonna be in the living room.
No, but I thought about the safe way, but we was going to, that was a thing. And honestly, I don't even think I got it anymore, but I just wanted to be 100% sure. So, but he'll be on the podcast again, and we'll definitely, that'll definitely be a thing. Like, most people that have been on the podcast will be on eventually months down the line again. This is not like you on here one time and that's it, you know. So he'll be back, and you know, the idea was to get on the podcast, get a little weed, a little crab legs, a little, you know, a little something.
Definitely.
You know, get them crab legs out, get that drink. I don't know, you don't drink no more, do you?
Occasionally.
Okay.
Not as much as I used to though.
Yeah, the crab cakes, there you go. Crab cakes, whatever you want, you know, whatever it is. Yeah, you're right, because crab legs can be a little messy on stream. It's messy in general. We try to talk and then picking crab.
No. We ain't trying to be slurping no crab legs no more.
Yeah, those shits be getting juicy and juice flying all over the place, and we trying to talk and shit. Nah, yo. And you already know my table space ain't even that big to be doing all those shit like that, yo. So so maybe crab cakes. Crab cakes probably would have been a better bet. But we'll do that. We'll do that next time, man. We'll do that next time, man. I gotta get a bigger space anyway. So that was another reason, like the limitation. He's tall as shit, as we already talked about. So the spacing would have just been, it would have been too clunky to do it like that. But it'll happen next time, I guarantee y'all. So same thing with everybody that I know in real life. With Wayne, I definitely want to do an IRL podcast at some point, but that's down the line. You said yeah, that would have been dope, man. Yeah, that would have been dope, but you know,
I literally can just bring my my stand and mic and my camera, so we have extra like angles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. From a production standpoint, it would have been great. We would have had different camera angles, and I would have set the scenes up to have the different angles and all that. He's a tech guy. We would have made it work, but it was definitely just from a health point of view from COVID. I just didn't want to risk that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't trying to get nobody sick, even if I'm not sick. So, you said Retro Recap, please post it on Spotify. Yeah, we're getting there. I gotta go back and repost all of this shit on all of that shit. Right now, it's on YouTube as a video podcast, but for just the audio form, I gotta go back and do that. So don't worry, that's gonna be. I gotta go back and re-render all that to audio only files, and then yeah, so it's coming, y'all. But I gotta get a support base, you know. I gotta have y'all follow me on Spotify, so you know I don't want to upload all this shit and then no one follows it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these conversations that we've had already have been fantastic conversations. Everybody that I've had on here, we've had great conversations. So I think it's actually worth going back and listening to, honestly, because I can honestly say with a straight face, every person that has been on this podcast has delivered on every end. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I want to keep it unscripted, because I feel like unscripted is the best way to go. You know, me and him, we didn't really talk about everything. I went over some small bullet points, but we didn't go over it like line by line what we're gonna talk about and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just go live and go live and wing it. I think that's the best way to do it, man. Go live and wing it, man. Especially
and
when
the best thing is you getting to know your community, like the people that's in chat.
Yeah, for real.
So that's the best thing, because there's a lot of people in here I was like, I don't even know who that is. And like Electric, I didn't know who he was until he was DJing in your stream, and then he was on the podcast, and I was like, dang.
Yep, and that's the whole point.
I got hella talent.
Yeah, and the thing, and that's exactly the point. Like a lot of people wouldn't even know about this shit had the platform not been here. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure.
I didn't know no one was a Lions fan. They suck, you know.
Say that again for the people in the back, dog. You know, I'm just trying to bring the community together, man. So you're exactly right. Like a lot of people that come to the podcast, some of y'all probably didn't know a damn thing about, but I guarantee you after the podcast you learned something. Like now you know, because SavageHusky don't talk a lot on my stream, so you probably didn't even know he was a tech guy, PC guy, or he was a athlete. A lot of y'all probably didn't even know that, but now you know now because of just this. So that's what and you know, there might be somebody in the chat that may have similar interests as him that may hit him up on the side like, hey dog, can you help me with my PC shit? And that's the kind of shit I'm looking for. Like, you know, he has a talent in certain areas. Let that talent be used to benefit you, you know what I'm saying? Or could benefit somebody else, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. So that's why I do these. It's not, like I said, it's not about me. That's why, because somebody asked me like, well, why is all your podcasts with a guest? Like, why don't you do a solo podcast? But no one wants to hear me talk about myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it'd be more beneficial to get other people on here and have them talk about themselves, so you guys can get to know them. You guys, for the most part, know about me, but you guys probably didn't know about SavageHusky. You know what I'm saying? So it don't benefit me to get on here and talk about myself. That's boring. That's really boring. I actually think that's boring for myself to get on here and just talk about me. It's great to hear about because a lot of shit, like I know Husky for a long time, and there's still things about this that I didn't even know. So I'm learning my damn self. So there's a lot of things. Yeah, like that whole overseas. I knew you play overseas, but the whole backstory behind all that, I didn't know you visited all those places like that. I had no clue. So it's beneficial, man. So I appreciate you saying that, man, because that's what we're trying to get out of this. All right, let's move on, because like I said, Husky's on stream, and I don't want to take too much time. We still got pictures. Let's do it real quick. Favorite video game, corniest moment in your video game career from gaming, Savage Gaming.
He said corniest moment?
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. My video game career.
You said Capricorn will associate with a lot of people. That's true. He's a prime example.
I honestly don't know, to be honest.
All right, that's fair enough. We can take that answer. He said had to be retro. You know, somebody eliminate B-Boy from this damn chat, y'all. Eliminate him, please. Savage Game also says see me in Gang Beast. Do you play that?
I will destroy him in Gang Beast.
Oh my.
Perfect.
I don't even have Gang Beast.
And he said he'll still destroy you.
I'll get it just to destroy you. But we need more people though. It ain't no 1v1.
No 1v1. Okay. Let's move on. Retro hydrate. All right, I'm a hydrate, man. Thank you. Do you have any anxiety or depression from Golden Rage?
Nah.
Nope. No, nice.
I'm just a Capricorn. Like my face it seems so bland and like, you know, so settled. No like reactions, no actions. That's just how I am.
Yeah, I can honestly say that like he's always been like that. At least from what I know, he's always had a bland face. But like I said, he's actually hilarious. Like, believe it or not, he's actually has a sense of humor. It don't show often, but he has it. He has it, but it's stuck behind that bland face, you know. So it's like
I'm just a basic bitch, you know.
Oh, hell no!
It's like,
Stay off the damn weed.
let's carry on, y'all. Let's carry on. Okay. All right. Real quick. We got most of the questions out the way. Your music. You said 90s and what was the other one? 90s rap and what else?
no, it's just hip hop and rap. That's
Okay.
it.
Favorite artists currently? Favorite artists in the 90s genre, 90s generation, 90s era.
I don't know, dog. I used to listen to a lot of old school music from my mom.
Can we get at least one? Can we get at least one artist? We just about favorite. We're not saying the best, but just favorite. Yeah, you can give us any one of your favorites. Any one of your favorites. Let's throw a name out there.
We don't know. I really don't know.
You are trash. You are trash. You are trash.
Oh, matter of fact, you know what? Yo said Genuine. I got a 90s playlist on my title. Let's see.
Oh my god. Somebody crucify him, man. He can't give us one artist, yo. One artist, y'all. Real quick.
From R&B, I would say Mary J. Blige, hands down.
Ooh, that's a good one. Mary J. Blige, the queen, queen of. Yep, I got you. Okay. He didn't give us no rap artists, but we'll let him slide. We'll let him slide. Real quick before we get into the pictures, because we're getting ready to get into the pictures right after this. Favorite hoop moment from Dendrix.
I think my favorite hoop moment, it's actually a video on YouTube. I scored 40 points. No, like 42 points against the team. And then like that day, I forgot to take a math test. This at junior college. I forgot to take a math test. So my coach didn't allow me to travel with the team because I had to take that math test.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the math test. I rolled down to Chesapeake. You know, Chesapeake not close. With my coach, and that same game, I was late to the game, and I ended up scoring 40 points.
Wow, you still end up scoring 40.
Like I took a whole math test that took 2 hours. I rolled down with my coach, didn't ride with the team, and ended up scoring 40 points.
Still scored 41, man. Still dropped a 40 bomb.
And the highlights on YouTube, if y'all won't see.
Can you drop your well we don't got your YouTube page. That's what we forgot to link in the thing. Can you drop your YouTube page in the chat, Husky? While I get the pictures up. I'm sorry. How did I forget your YouTube page on the links? I'm sorry about that. That's my bad. We totally forgot about that.
Well, my gaming YouTube, my basketball is two different.
It's two different things. I think I was following both, honestly, because I remember seeing some highlights.
I think it's my gaming one.
If y'all want to check out his YouTube page, everything is there, man. Go click that link. Go click that link.
Watch on there, buddy. Yeah.
You said retro where? Huh? What'd you say? I thought Husky said something. Okay. All right. Let's get to the pictures now, man, if you don't mind. So you know how this works, Husky. We're gonna flash a picture. We're gonna flash a picture on the screen. You talk about it, give us a backstory, and after we do the pictures, we're pretty much done. And then we'll rate into you. For those who know, we're gonna rate into Husky. He's gonna be playing Rainbow Six Extraction, which I have not played that game or seen the game yet, actually. So that'll be fun to watch. All right, Savage Husky. Let's get a picture up here. Okay. Let me hold on. You might have a little stream delay. Let me get the picture up here real fast. All right, Savage Husky. Oh, it's a lot going on in this picture. It sounds like you just did a nice finish. Talk about this one real quick.
Oh, this was in Indonesia. This was the tournament, like the first tournament, like the actual first games I played when I first got over there. I remember this tournament. I think it was the second game. Yeah, it was the second game, the first tournament. And you'll notice in all my pictures I make these ugly faces. It's the aggression, you know. It's just coming out. You got to when you dunk. You can't dunk and be like,
Yeah.
You got to show that emotion.
So let me ask you this: the guy that's in the picture that got dunked on, kind of, sorta. How do you think he felt after the poster?
Nah, he probably got subbed out.
Yeah, I got subbed out.
But it's crazy because they be mad. They show that they mad, but they get over it.
They get over it, man. No, not only did he get put on a poster, yo, he just got put on a Retro Rewind podcast. That's more important.
He don't even know.
He don't even know, yo. Now one day when this podcast get big, yo, we're gonna go back and be like, yo, this guy, I don't know what his name is, but you just got put on a Retro Rewind podcast. You know how embarrassing that is? Everybody got to see you get posted by SavageHusky, yo. Get shit on, yo. All right.
I'll send it to my old teammate and tell him, show him.
So, oh man, you think he still play for the team? This was a while ago though. You think that guy still play for the team?
Probably still. A lot of them players over there young.
Oh really?
Yeah, he probably still play.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Next picture, please, producer. Next picture, please. Hold on, real quick. I gotta make sure I look at it before I post it to make sure it's the right one I want to show. Oh my God, this one may actually even be worse. This one may actually be worse. Hold up, yo. Let me show you. This one may actually be worse than the one we just saw, yo. Explain.
As far as what?
As far as this filthy.
Oh.
As far as filthy.
Oh yeah. Well, disregard the face, you know. But this was against the top team, the team that won the championship. Before. No, it's not the same guy. It's the team that won the championship before, and this was in the same tournament. And he fouled me right before this. Right before this play, he fouled me, and it was on a fast break, and he was just down there, and I just was like, you know what? It was over for him.
It was over for him, yo. No mercy, yo. No mercy at all, yo.
No hope.
Now, this is the game you said that was the best out of 3, right? Was this the game y'all won?
No, this not the I believe this was the tournament, like, you know, the preseason tournament.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay,
Yeah.
He got yammed on though. He got yammed on pretty bad, yo. Now, most of these guys that are overseas, can they match your height? Like, were they like 6'8", 6'9", or were they like smaller than you?
Yeah, it was a couple tall players over there, but most of them, like, they're bigs. They just like muscular. They're not actually super tall.
They're not tall, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, he yammed on him, yo. All right, let's get to the next picture real quick. This one was a little filthy too because of the reaction of the other guy. Like, this nigga has his whole eyes closed, yo. Like, I don't know what he was looking at, or maybe he just felt the shell shock of the dunk. But let's look at this guy, man. Look at the guy on the left hand side, y'all. His whole eyes is closed, yo. Can we zoom in on that real quick? Can we zoom in real quick? You see, yo, Steve.
Yeah, he was all over it.
Hell no! Okay. Oh, hell no!
Okay. Look at his face. He don't even know what the fuck happening right here, dog. He don't know what the fuck happening right here, dog. He don't know what the fuck. Yo, Wayne, yo, give him to Steve, yo.
Oh, hell no!
Give him to Steve Harvey, yo. That nigga don't know what. Oh, you see the guy right there? The other guy, the far left right here. Yo, let's zoom in on him real quick, yo. Let's zoom in on him. This guy right here, yo. I don't want to block him. This guy right here, yo. What is he looking at, yo? He's so amazed at what happened. He like, yo, what the hell, yo? He like, oh my God, what the hell happened here, yo? Oh man, none of them niggas look as tall as you though, man. None of them niggas look tall. None of them niggas.
That team, their tallest player was an American. He was like skinny.
Stay off the damn weed.
Yo, he do like he high though. He do like he high, yo, with his eyes closed like that. You said post the clip. You still got the clip for that? Oh, this dunk?
Yeah.
Oh, this dunk? Is it on your YouTube page?
Nah, it's on. I have it in my messages.
Oh yeah, we gotta see that.
Recap.
Yeah, we got to see that, man. That nigga got dunked on, man. That nigga got dunked on, my guy.
Did that pop up in Discord?
Hold on, check. Give me 1 second. Let me check real fast. You said you put it in Discord? Let me check. Hold on, check. Give me a second. Oh, we got goodies here. Hold on, we got some goodies here. Hold on. We got goodies here, my guy. We got some goodies. We got goodies. We got goodies. Oh my! Oh, here we got it, y'all. Here we go, y'all. Hold on, y'all. We got it here. Hold on, I gotta get Husky picture back on here, y'all. We got it, man. Hold on, where Husky at? I gotta get his picture back on here real quick. All right, Savage Husky. Here's the video. Let me cut the music off real quick. We gotta hear the full sound effects of this, y'all. All right, y'all.
That's not the same video though.
It's not. It's still a poster. It's still a poster, right?
The one I'm sending now is the clip.
The actual one. All right, let's look at this real quick. Oh my god!
I actually had a cramp.
You had a cramp. You had a cramp.
I had a cramp when this dunk happened.
I couldn't tell because you dunked on this fucking ass. Let's look at that again, dog. Let's look at that again, dog. Yeah, straight flushed on. Straight flushed. Yeah, he straight flushed on him, dog. Straight flushed on him, man. All right, y'all. You sending me another one?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pull that out in 1 second, y'all. Hold up. Straight flushed on. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second, man. Oh man. Let's get it.
That's hilarious.
That is hilarious, my guy. That is fucking hilarious, man. All right. Now this one right here, you say, is this the one of the actual picture? I mean, the actual.
No, I found it.
You found it? Okay. All right, hold on.
I found the one.
All right, hold on. All right, y'all. Let's look at this one real quick. All right, hold on, let's get Savage. I gotta get Savage reaction in this too, man. This won't be nothing without his reaction. There we go. All right, Husky. Let's look at this. You said Yandlin's goofy ass? Yo, for real, y'all. No bullshit. All right, Husky. Let's look at this real quick. Oh my god, this straight yammed on. What?
I don't understand why they be waiting to get dunked on.
Yeah, it's like they stand in your way on purpose just to get yammed on, yo. Like, you see that?
Yeah.
That pass was nice though. First of all, the camera didn't even get to capture the full greatness of the pass because that pass was nice, yo. That pass was nice. You can't get all of it though. Can't see all of it.
In this league, you get paid extra for dunks, and I used to get like 7 to 8 dunks a game.
Oh, you get paid? You get an incentive paid just for dunking on people? Oh, that's easy work for you. That's milk and cookies for you, man.
100, 150 just for getting a dunk.
Extra $150 per dunk, dog. Dog, that is fucking milk and cookies for you, man. That's too easy for you.
It got so bad that they had to give me gas cards instead of actual money.
They couldn't even give you cash because you was doing it too much.
Yeah, and I would just sell the gas cards to my teammates to make more money.
To make more money, yo. You flipped that shit easy, yo. That was an easy flip. Easy flip. I like that. Did you send me another one? Or was that it?
Yeah, the last one I sent is from that picture right there.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I know, man. Who was that? Thank you for the host, Jesus. Thank you for the host, man. All right, let's get that one up real quick. I know he flipped that shit good, man. He flipped that shit good, man. All right, let's watch this one real quick. Thank you for the host, man. You said be right back. All right, man. All right, let's look at this. This is the video from the clip the picture that we just watched where he just jammed on him. So here we go.
Benar-benar dia open shot nembak. Nice pass. Wow.
He actually tried to foul me from behind.
Did he?
Yeah. He just got caught.
Benar-benar dia open shot nembak. Nice pass.
Wow. Yeah, he did foul you. I seen it. He did foul you. Why they didn't give you an and one for that?
Nah, they don't give me no fouls.
They should have given you an and one for that.
Benar-benar dia open shot.
I really shot free throws
Nice
for the entire season.
Yeah, he definitely fouled you. I'm surprised they. Yeah, well, you American. They not trying to do that.
Right.
You American. They not doing that, dog. They not give you the benefit of the doubt. They ain't give you the benefit of the doubt. All right. I appreciate that, Husky. That's some legit shit right there. All right, we got a couple more pictures before we get out of here. Now this one was your profile pic. Thank you, Jason, for the channel points, man. This one is from your profile pic, so I guess we can still show this one. I've seen this picture numerous times, but give us a little insight on it, man.
One of the photographers sent me this from the championship. Is it the championship? This was from the championship when we had to play at their gym. And I was just doing a basic windmill, and after I finished it, he came over to me and showed me the picture, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I need that." And he sent it to our photographer, and that's how I got the picture.
Okay, that's some good shit right there, man.
Yeah, that's like the perfect picture.
That is like the perfect picture. I see why you had it up as a profile pic. 1 minute. All right.
But they don't know how to send stuff properly, so that's why I look like that.
That's why I look like that. No, I mean, it actually looks pretty good though. All right, this looks like a PC. Talk about this one.
Yeah, this is my first PC. All the parts, like the graphics card, motherboard, everything, all that is new. Well, upgraded. But everything else is just straight trash, as you can see.
Let's zoom in a little bit for y'all so y'all can see a little bit more of it.
Look how dusty it is.
This is your first ever one?
Yep. But the graphics card, all of the motherboard, all those parts is upgraded though. That was the first power supply.
I see.
I had to change that out.
I see MSI GeForce RTX too. What year was this?
This was a couple weeks ago.
No,
but I first got the PC in 2000. I was 14. Yeah, 14.
Okay, you've had it for a minute. Okay, yeah, you did say that. You did say at the beginning. Okay, you had that for a smooth little minute. Okay. Well, like I said, he's your tech guy, man. Make sure y'all hit him up. We got another one too. Is this another one here? Okay, here's another one. Is this more current than the one we just looked at? Same one?
Yeah, this is the parts upgraded into a new case.
I like that. It looks definitely cleaner, a lot cleaner.
Definitely, with a new power supply.
Talk real quick. I think we might have mentioned it earlier. Talk about the upgrades that you did here.
So I took one of the fans from my homeboy's son's PC because he didn't need it, and I put it in this PC.
Okay.
And I took another fan from one of my other PCs and put it in this PC. And I got a new power supply because of the graphics card and like all the stuff running in the computer. It needed more power because the power was at 100% like the whole time I was playing like games. But now it's toned down because I have more power.
You have more power. Okay.
Yeah.
He said, is that is that a next case? NZXT?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Hood Ninja know his shit, man. I see you, Hood Ninja. I see you.
This is the new flow case. And the airflow is crazy. Like I can feel the cold air on my legs right now.
Oh really?
Yeah, the other PC case was running hot.
Well, when I get some funds again, I'm gonna have to hit you up, man. I regret not doing it before, but I know I learned my lesson now, man. When I get some more funds again, I'm broke right now, but I get some fun. I get some funds, and I'm mad because at that time that I was thinking about, I had bread back then too. I had the bread to just go ahead and let you do it, and I just was impatient as fuck, yo. I'm mad I didn't go and do it, but it's all good. All right, we got a couple more pictures in before we wrap this up, because like I said, he's streaming. I don't want to talk too much here. This one is, looks like you were, is this in Miami? Is this in
that's funny. This is actually
looks like Miami. Oh, Philippines, okay.
Yeah, this is and it looks like Miami for sure. It
definitely looks like Miami too, yeah.
It is beautiful out there. And it was another picture that had the I don't know if I deleted it. It had the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like you can see the mountains in the background of the ocean, like an island.
Mm-hmm. What year was it? When did you go? I don't remember Philippines being talked about earlier. What year was this?
It was 2018.
Oh, this was recent. This was a couple. Okay, got you.
When I was in Indonesia, we traveled to Philippines and Singapore.
How'd you like it? How'd you like it here?
It was cool. They actually, it's Americanized in Philippines. I didn't know that. Like a lot of people speak English. There's a lot of Americans over there.
Really?
Yeah, it's cool.
Philippines, they get a bad rap because I hear it all the time. And then when people call into the call center, they always talk about they get somebody from the Philippines. Have you ever heard that before? They get somebody from the Philippines. So it's funny they get
over there.
Yeah, they get a bad rap, but it's nice that you actually got a chance to visit there. It looks like Miami, yo, and that's the first thing I thought. I probably should have known better. Like, this ain't no picture. Why would you show a picture of Miami, yo? But it looks like Miami, yo. It really do with the palm trees. It looks like Miami, though. That's crazy. Have you been to Miami before?
Yeah, I've been to Miami a couple of times.
Not that I'm comparing. I don't want to do any. I feel like I'm doing Miami an injustice here, but if you had to compare the two.
If you had to compare the two, you would say Miami is hella ghetto.
Miami's hella ghetto.
Because right here is this one of the biggest malls in Asia. It's called the Mall of Asia. And it got Buffalo Wild Wings. It got a lot of American stuff in there, and it's cool. You can see it's calm down there. It's actually a carnival to the left. It's chill. You go to Miami, you got people beating people up and stuff.
B-boy, don't act like you don't take no offense. It's true. It's true. Don't take no offense. That Miami is ghetto. This is Baltimore 2.0. We say that here. It's Baltimore 2.0. I hate when people go in their town like, oh yeah, I'm going to Miami. I'm going to turn up, live my best life. Bitch, it's Baltimore 2.0. All you doing is getting some nice weather, and you get to wear no clothes. That's the only difference. But it's Baltimore 2.0. You ain't going nowhere. It's Baltimore 2.0. Just better weather, yo. You ain't doing nothing. I hate when they say that, like, I'm going to Miami to live my best life. I was like, all right, yo, you going to Baltimore for a couple days. Okay. Gotcha. It is Baltimore 2.0, dog. And that's exactly what it is. All right. Last one, I think. Last one? Yeah, this is last one. This is a video. Where were you at here?
This was at one of the malls in Asia. And one of the sponsors took me out to dinner. Okay.
What kind of food? What kind of place was this?
It's like one of them. You see the little thing rotating. It's a boomerang, and you just grab food up there. But you also can order from the menu.
They had a. Oh, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I ordered. I just was. I wanted salad. I wanted this. I didn't know what it was.
They got a place like this downtown. I forgot what it's called. It's like a meat place, and they got the shits on the fucking thing, and they just move around. You just grab what you want. I forgot what it is.
Pause.
What he say?
You talking about it's a meat place. You just grab what you want.
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! Oh hell no!
You can't be saying that on the podcast, right, y'all?
I'm not saying another word for the rest of the night.
No, that is tofu, though.
That's tofu? Okay.
I don't like regular
You know what's
tofu.
funny? I didn't even realize what I said until you actually said something about it. I didn't. Now that I think about what I said, like, did I really just say that, yo? Oh man. Did I really just say that? It didn't hit me until you brought it back up. You know, I wasn't even thinking about that like that. Wow. Okay. Interesting. All right. That is all. Oh no, we got one more. It was one more. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. It was one more on Instagram that I had to pull up. Give me a second, chat. How could I forget? Unless this is the same. Is this the same video from the? Let me see what this is. Hold up. Oh no, this is. Oh no, this is not the same thing. Okay, let's pull it. Let's pull this up real quick. Hold on, y'all.
That's just showing y'all how much bounce I had back in the day.
Yeah, but it's still worth showing. It's still worth showing. All right, let's pull this up, man. Oh, you can't. Hold up, you can't see nothing because my big head's in the way. Hold on. All right, there you go. All right, y'all, have fun at it, man.
That's in Colombia right there.
Oh, this is Colombia.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like that slow-mo.
A fan actually sent me that.
Yo, they
You know what's weird?
They
texted to me, bro. How did they get my number?
How did they get
Someone texted me that and said I'm a fan and sent me that.
Are y'all numbers public? Well, I mean, I can't be, right? Because that don't.
No, it's not.
So how the fuck that happen?
I don't know. They got it somehow.
They got it somehow. That's. I mean, I know you appreciate it, so you know, because that's a good video clip right there. So yeah, that's a good video clip, man. All right. So SavageHusky, do me a favor if you can get your stream loaded up because we getting ready to head on out of here, man. All right, y'all.
Before we end the stream, I mean the podcast.
Oh, okay. We got more. Apparently, we got more that I don't know.
A whatchamacallit.
Now this
little
part
promotion.
This part I don't know about. So this is all.
Yeah, this is a little gift to retro community.
Okay.
I'm gonna post it in chat.
Oh my god!
Apparently, I'm much.
Apparently, I'm getting a gift too. Jay Gaming with the 100 biddies.
Big biddies.
100 biddies, Jay Gaming.
So the guy Aunt Tony that was in stream earlier, he's actually a reseller, and he actually have like retro consoles, like games, toys, anything. He have an Amazon account and an eBay. I'm gonna post his eBay.
Can you also put in the Discord general?
Yeah.
Okay. And
his business called Super Flip Bros. He actually just sent out like 6 consoles.
Oh, let's no, I'm gonna do you one better. Let's get that up here real quick. Let me get my face off the screen real quick. Y'all don't need to see my face.
He has a lot of retro stuff, toys, games. He can find you Wii controller. He can find you anything. And this is rare sealed stuff, like most of it.
Can he find me a black Sega Dreamcast?
Possible.
Because I'm mad. I was with Quan one day, and we was at the retro game store, and they had a black Dreamcast, and I wanted it so bad, and I don't remember the reason why I didn't get it. And he said it was the very last one. I cannot find one since then. So I'm glad you mentioned that. This guy, he got some interesting stuff on here though.
Yeah, and so I'll be giving this the retro to give away.
What's that? I can't. It's not focusing. I can't see what that is. It's not focusing at all. What is that? It's an Xbox something.
But I gotta turn the thing off.
Okay.
The blur.
Retro getting gifts to give out to community. What is that? Oh, a vertical stand. Okay.
The Xbox vertical stand.
Okay.
And he might actually have more. I gotta check on with him. Cause he a wholesaler too, so he get a lot of things. Yeah. We'll be giving this the retro to give away to his community.
All right, we'll take it, man. You know we do these giveaways. It's funny if you enter your name into the giveaway and you win it back.
I'm gonna give it the try hard. Give it to his mom.
Yeah, give it a try. Give it to his mom. Like, mom, yo, like I need you to. I'm taking a stand on you right now with this vertical stand, real quick.
Like, yeah. And some of the things he found is worth like hundreds of dollars. Like he found sealed, like classic games that no one can find anymore.
Yeah, a lot of this shit, like these are some good. This is some good shit though. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory VHS tape. What? Wow, this is some good shit.
I actually went with him one day, and we found a sealed Ninja Turtles original VHS tape that sold for like hundreds of dollars.
Yo, that shit classic, yo. I'm telling you.
Yep.
And that's how it's gonna be with these consoles that we got. That's why I still keep my N64 around and all my retro shit. Cause you talking about another 20? I mean, they retro now, but you talking about another 20 years, like that shit will sell. And in fact, it still works. Like that's gonna cost some money right there, man. That's why I try to keep my shit in good condition, man.
So
The original Xbox, I still got the big bulky one that could sell years from now. Even if a person don't want to play it, just having it, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
he actually, the Guitar Hero stuff, those guitars go for a lot, and he actually had to save some for himself because they so rare.
They so rare, yeah. Yeah.
He found a Nintendo, I think it was a Nintendo 3DS, but the case, it was like a Nintendo.
Okay.
It looked like a Nintendo, Super Nintendo or something like that.
Well, y'all see here, he dropped the link in the chat. It's also in the Discord. If y'all wanna check out everything that's on there, click that link. SavageHusky, I thank you for the promotion, man. You never know. There might be somebody here that wanna check that out and buy that shit, man. So I appreciate that, man.
Oh.
And we will be doing that giveaway. Also, since we're speaking of giveaways, let me do my own promotion real quick, y'all. So a lot happened. I got a lot of packages that came in today, y'all. So we are going to be doing. Oh shit! My damn green screen about to fall apart. Shit! The whole green screen almost fell on my fucking head, y'all. So I got a lot of shit that came in the fucking mail today since I came back to work finally. So we're gonna be doing a lot of giveaway for this Ventral Gaming merchandise. I got brown hoodies. I got the brown sweatpants that I wear. I got a whole bunch of merchandise that I gotta give away. I got some Ventral hats. I got the gray hoodie that I normally wear. The one
42.
Oh please. I got the gray hoodie that I normally wear. I got the black one. I might actually keep this black one because this is a large. I need a large. The one I got is a little bit small, but I might give this one away. I like the black one the best, so we'll see. I got a whole bunch. I got some more gray ones. I got a whole bunch of gray ones. So, so the point is, I got a lot of shit here, y'all. So that we gotta give away, man. So in addition to what SavageHusky was talking about giving away, I got a lot of shit I gotta give away too, man. So B-Boy is automatically gonna get something because he never got his hoodie from the first time that we did this because Big Verb never gave me the stuff to give to him. So B-Boy automatically gonna get something. So B-Boy can't participate in another giveaway because he already is getting this. So, but this will be for everybody else, and we'll see. But we'll do that on Friday, y'all. We'll be giving away some shit on Friday. Cardigo had a question. What do you have any merch?
Me, I do not have any merch yet because I was still thinking about rebranding, so that's why I didn't want to start the merch just in case I wanted to change my name. But
Okay.
It will be coming. I won't do the merch unless I commit to streaming more.
And that makes sense. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing merch if you streaming once a year. Like this guy does.
No, DTH, I don't have no holes. My girl was in chat earlier.
Which one was that? I saw somebody new pop up. Who was that?
DRCK.
Okay, you know what? I thought that, yo. I was waiting to see if that's what you was gonna say. I thought that, yo. But I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I've seen her a couple times. Okay. Nah, man, but yeah, they all tied up right now, man. But I thought so too. let me get these other questions out the way. Have you done scavenger hunting before? From Heart of Gold? Have you ever
Scavenger hunting?
Yeah.
I did actually.
You said how old is? Oh, go ahead.
It's not really that fun though.
I failed you.
You hella lost.
You said how old is he, Retro? I let him speak for himself, but we were born the same year. But I let him speak for himself. Oh, you said how old is Retro? Oh, you're asking how old I am? Oh, I'm 30. I'm 30. Well, he know how old I am. It's for him. I'll let him speak. It's his question, not mine.
21, man. You gonna leave it at that?
You know what? That's the best thing you said all night, man. 21, age 21 for Retro. I like that, man. Do you have any Retro Gang merch? I don't think he does. He needs to get something. We've been trying to get him on something. He's been stingy, yo.
Not yet.
He's been stingy, yo. Am I now Retro? I'm from '83. What Retro to me is now classic. Yo, what's going on, man? Yeah, he don't got nothing. He don't got nothing yet, man. Hope he gets something soon, man. Yeah, support, man. He supported me a lot. He set up my whole gaming setup. This whole table, this gaming table that I got. I forgot what the fuck I was using back then before I got this table, but he set all this shit up. So I it's my gratitude to him, man. So even if he don't buy nothing, he's done enough already. So I can't even say nothing about that. He's done a lot. What the fuck was I using before I had this? It seems like it's so long ago that I don't even remember what I was using.
Yeah, I don't
remember either. Where do you stay where'd you stay when you? All right, we you can ask him that on the side. I don't want to get too much into that because he about to stream. Did you ever thought about playing professional like Carmelo Anthony? We talked about that. He did say he wanted to, but that just didn't happen. B-Boy said, what position did you play?
Power forward. Well, it's crazy because I was tall, but I was playing like point guard in high school, and but mainly power forward and center overseas.
And center, okay. If you weren't doing any type of sports, what would you be doing? Well, I mean, he's doing something else already now, but
yeah.
So
mainly, probably just gaming. Yeah,
gaming. Your name is now SavageHusky. Did you have a different name before from Golden Reach?
When I first started Twitch, it was Montana Black.
Oh, I don't remember that one. Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, it was way old.
Yeah, I don't even remember that one.
Yeah, Lil Smizzy is my Instagram.
This nigga B-Boy, I can't stand.
It's crazy because it's a streamer named Montana Black now.
I can't stand B-Boy, yo. I can't stand B-Boy, yo. All right, what else we got? Last question. That photo you got above, hold on, what? Hold on. You said that photo you got up above, does anyone ever thought that you look like the guy who created the meme, why are you fucking lying?
Yeah, I know who you talking about. Why you always lie? Nah.
Yeah.
I was skinny then, now I'm a thick boy.
That's true. Well, how old is that picture up there?
She's not that. I think
that's somewhat recent, right?
Nah. I think that's 20, I want to say. No, 2019, I think.
Okay. Yeah, okay, fairly recent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fairly recent.
All right. So before we give him some last words, SavageHusky, once again, I want to thank you for being on the podcast. Great conversation always. All of these fucking podcasts have been great conversation. We touched on a lot of shit. We normally don't go till 12 o'clock at night, but that's how good the conversation was. I wasn't trying to make it that long, but when there's so much to talk about and you guys had great questions, I mean, I embrace the questions. That's why I want y'all to actually ask a lot of questions, because it makes it sound like you care about the person that we're talking with. So I appreciate that, man. I don't mind, but it was great conversation. Like I said, the next time he's on here, we're gonna try to do an IRL stream. Maybe in the summertime. We'll try getting back on and do an IRL. Then we can really get the crab legs.
No crab legs.
No crab legs. Why no crab legs, man?
It's gonna be juice everywhere. You go ahead to prep them things before we eat them on stream.
No bullshit. Yo, DTH, what's good? What's good, by the way, man? I'm sorry, DTH. I meant to say something to you earlier. All right. With that being said, I'll give you the last word, SavageHusky. Is there anything that you wanna say about your overall experience on the podcast, all that good shit?
Nah, I actually had a good time. It was a lot of questions, like a lot of good questions. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. Retro Gang is one of the best communities that I've seen so far on Twitch.
I agree.
Hands down, everybody stick together. We all always hopping in each other's streams. Like, I was in Jason the Great stream last night, just chilling, talking about football.
Was you really? I missed it. Was you in there? Okay. Jason knows football though. He knows football too.
Yeah, for sure.
Jason knows football. He's good conversation about football. Anything else? No.
If I see somebody live, I'm jumping in your stream and saying something.
Yeah, you do.
I ain't gonna just let that.
You do be in there. You do be in streams. I'm not gonna lie. You do pop in. I definitely give you credit, man. And we want to see more of that, man, because we love the Retro Gang engagement. We try to be in everybody's stream, man. That's why I'm trying to get everybody to make a schedule so we can see when you're live. You know what I'm saying? So we know for a fact we can pop up, but most time people be live. I have no clue. So, but yeah, man, that's great to see. I missed Jason's stream. I went to bed early, but that's great to know, man. What was Jason? What was you playing? Oh, you was playing Pokemon, weren't you? Yeah, I wasn't there for a little bit.
Smashed.
He's getting destroyed. You know, I would say that's a surprise, but it's not. It's not a surprise.
He ain't going 1v1 right now.
Oh please! I mean, I had already pooped on Jason and Shield already, man. I already pooped on him, man. Let me make sure you kind of catch up on the comments real quick before we dip out of here. I was there too. Of course you was there, B-boy. You always there. It was amazing to finally see Savage. I know, right? Because he's never on camera, so this is a treat for everybody, man. He's never on camera, so this is rare. It's a treat, and honestly, I appreciate it for even getting on. It's so hard to get on the camera on that. The fact that he decided to do it on the podcast. And by the way, this was put together literally like a couple days ago. Like. It was Saturday, and I was like, I need to find a guest for this damn stream. Who can I hit up? And he happened to stream, and I was like, okay, let me ask him real quick. And he was like, yeah, I wanted to be on it last week, but I ain't have all my shit together. I said, you want to do it now? It was literally put together in like 20 minutes, yo. Just a conversation like, dog, you want to get on? I made the promo video that night, and then, yeah. So that's how I be sometimes. Most of these guests are like last minute, but it be working out, though. So yeah, great to see him, man. Then he says you don't stream. B-boy, shut up. You just a waste of space. B-boy is a waste of space, yo.
Twice a year now. Yeah, First it was one, now it's twice.
I pooped on Retro too. No, you didn't. Everything is always about you. You did this, you did that. Talk about the things you don't do. Fat ass. All right, let's get out of here, man. SavageHusky, you got your stream up and ready? Just about?
Not quite.
That's right. Okay, yeah, get that together, man. Let's get these credits running. Can we get a different song on producer, please? Can we get a different? I want something a little bit more. Ooh, you know what I like? You know what I like? Get it on. Hit it. All right, everybody. We out here, everybody. Have a good night. SavageHusky is going live. SavageHusky is going live, everybody. Here we go, man.
That's what y'all think.
You better go live.
Listen.
All right, SavageHusky. The camera is on you. I'm off the camera, my guy. Entertain. You know how we do. Entertain the chat for the last 60 seconds or so. I'm out here.
About to spit these bars real quick.
Spit those bars. Peace out, everybody. I'm out. Retro Recap. We'll be back another day. I'm out, man. Peace.
Listen, chat. I'm not gonna be entertaining y'all. You know. I'm gonna tell y'all all Retro secrets. Listen, Retro is getting paid by this underground group, gaming group. It's a cult. He told me about it. He said they get people blood. That's why it's vengeful. If you ever look at the vengeful gaming dagger, it's blood. That's Retro blood, bro. Don't buy the merch. Buy the merch. You gotta buy all the merch. and you won't get stabbed. Listen, they got all this stuff going on, bro. If you buy retro gaming merch and the Vengeful merch, I'm telling you, you good. They won't be after you. People be, that's why I'm streaming with a can, bro. People be standing behind me, telling me to buy the merch.
Excuse me, are you done?
Oh.
Are you done? I mean,
My bad, dog.
I wasn't gone for good, my guy. I'm right here. I'm not gone for good, man.
Sorry.
All right, get me off this screen, man. I look fucking ugly, man. SavageHusky, the camera's all yours, man. I'm out of here, man.
All right, bro. My bad, chat. I really enjoyed y'all tonight. If y'all got any questions, hit me up. Hop on my stream, click my Discord link, follow me on social media. If you need any tech support, hit my Discord up. I have a tech support channel in my Discord. If you need any help, everything's free. If you need a new part for your computer, anything you need to upgrade your console, hit up the tech support in my Discord.
Can you drop your Discord link so they can follow it? Because I don't think they know, and I don't have it up. I don't have it in front of me offhand. He's gonna drop his Discord link in the chat for everybody. Huh? I mean, I probably do have it. I'm just too lazy to pull it up.
Yep, I told y'all it's a cult, bro. How he understand
right, yo,
what I'm saying? He was muted.
Somebody
He
mute
was
this
muted
guy, yo.
in Discord.
Mute his mic.
muted.
Cut his mic, everybody. Cut the
He
mic.
was muted in Discord, bro.
No, cut the mic, everybody. Cut his mic, man. Cut his mic, everybody. Mute him, please. Mute him. They can't hear you now. They cannot hear you. Somebody pull the cord on this guy, man. Pull the fucking cord on this guy, yo. You tell it to me. You tell it to me secrets, man. You tell it to me secrets, my guy. All right. Are you live? Let me get you up here so I can get off this damn shit, man. Are you live? You're not even live. Are you live? All right, hold up.
If I ain't live, everybody in chat know why.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, you are live. Okay. All right, y'all. We out here. Thank you, everybody. He trying to shed some light, yo. Don't you telling all my secrets, man. You telling my secrets, man. All right, y'all. Have fun on SavageHusky stream. Everybody. Look at this. Look at B-Boy saying first.
Okay.
Look at B-Boy saying first. The retro, the whole. Look. Yo, B-Boy's a bitch, yo. B-Boy's a fucking bitch, yo. I can't stand. All right, y'all.
Oh.
Peace out, everybody. You good, SavageHusky? Peace out, everybody. The raid is happening right now, everybody. Peace.
Listen, I wasn't fully set up, people. I appreciate it, B-Boy.
Well, you got about a minute to get set up. Hurry up and get that stuff set up, man.
Nah, it's his game.
Oh, it's game. All right, Husky, have a good one. I'm out of here, man. Peace.
All right, man.
Enjoy your stream. I'll be in there, my guy.
All right.
Peace out, chat. I'm out. Wait, hold up. What happened to his stream? Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I don't want to raid him here. I think something happened with his stream, y'all. Hold up. I don't want to raid him. Yet until he's actually. I think something happened to his stream. Hold up, y'all. The one thing we don't want to do is we don't want to raid a blank screen. So let me find out what's going on there real quick, y'all, because something didn't go right there. Yeah, I think he had something wrong with his stream real quick. Hold on, chat. Let me find out what's going on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to find out what's going on, man. He was live, and then yeah. Y'all, I'm not sure what's going on. Just hang tight for another minute. I appreciate y'all, Retro Gang. Thank you so much, y'all. Just give me a quick second. I'm just trying to figure out what's happening right now. He was just live, and so hold tight, man. Call him. Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Except my phone is like on 5%, dog. My phone is like literally on it's actually on 2% now. I can't even call him. I can't even. Oh, hold up. He's live. He's live, everybody. All right, y'all. Peace out, everybody. Good night.